we're connected. I just haven't yet here. Once AJ gets to us, we'll be good to go. Fix that real quick.
All right, we're live in Technicolor, boys.
Hey, guys. Text Joe Weaver. Hey, we're connected to the primary. Trying to get a hold of AJ. Fuck that bitch blowing heat out of the motherfucker now. Hey, put that thing to like, no, it's right there. Put it to 70. Drop it down. I'll put it up 74. Yeah, there you go. Check, check, check. Hello.
You good?
Crap. He wants us on brick one. All right, connect to brick one. Hello.
Gotcha.
Oh, there we go. Gotcha. How you doing, kid?
Always good.
All right, so he said did you record the out every time we go to break?
Not the out, I did not.
All right, so then I'll do it. You're listening to the 2024 FHSAA Football Region Quarterfinal on AM 930 The Answer. I mean, if you want to do that and go ahead and record it, then I can do every time we go to break. I'll just say, hey, we're going to a timeout. Hit that, and we go out. It's up to you. I don't care. I'll do it here. It doesn't make any difference. What's
I'm
that?
doing the last one of those other 7 that I had.
Yep.
I'm
And
getting all those finished producing those, and then we can go from there.
Okay, and you got the break sheet, right? So you know where they're all falling in, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, good. So
But as of right now, I don't have that first one recorded. I just got the other 7.
okay, I'll do it every time we go to break. So I say all I'm going to do is, hey, we're going to take a timeout. You're listening to the 2024 FHSAA Football Region Quarterfinal on AM 930 The Answer, and then we'll go to the commercial. So
Perfect. That'll work.
okay, you got it. No, it's not. How much time we got left here? 7 minutes. Yep. AJ, if you don't mind, just feed us the feed coming back. We'll be good. I'll listen to it. We'll be ready to go when time hits.
You got it?
Are we on the crowd mic is this one. Okay. So now
The only reason why I cranked it up a little bit is because I didn't know if we had the settings maybe low for the viewers. Remember how they were saying we were low and the commercials are loud?
Yes.
So I didn't know if maybe we had it too low.
I don't know. I think it comes off of here. So when this is going out, I honestly believe that.
No, I think, look, I mean, we're good. I can turn this up too, look. So I think that is what was low earlier. So this is now higher than
Right.
it
So
was
my concern was coming back here into the commercials going back and how loud it is and is not going either way. So
I think because then from there it goes to here and then goes out. So I think this has got to be turned up, right? Is what my assumption is.
probably.
Because if everything's coming out of here
Okay.
and it's low,
Right.
I don't know. I mean, what do I know? I don't know.
We're playing it by ear. We're going to find out. I'm going to kill the outside mic.
But I mean, we're not even red yet.
Oh, that's in
Barely
5.
even yellow.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm
6.
talking really loud.
See, now I killed the outside mic, so it's just you and I right here. So we're going pregame with no outside sound whatsoever.
Sure.
Yep.
We're good. We're still at green. Maybe I crank it up. I mean, it's a little bit yellow at some points.
Okay.
We're all right. Yeah, I think we're all right.
All right, so if you have to change anything, I'm not sitting here. So F2, you're going to take it back to the main screen so it shows that we're still connected. F1.
F1 goes back to where we can mute.
Puts right there. We can mute what we got to do. Still don't hear the feed coming back from the station, which is I'm waiting on him. He's cutting a couple more disclaimers. So
yeah, no worries.
All right, I'm going to grab a drink real quick and
Sure.
be ready to roll.
It's been a while since we had a game, though, so I got to review all my game stats. Red zone. All your scoring recaps brought to you by Buccaneer Pawn. They're buying or selling yaks.
You're killing me, dude.
You know, I'm not. I won't say that. I promise.
I don't care.
I like these throwbacks white, so I'm not gonna lie. The tops. I like the throwbacks. Bill can say what he wants.
Bill has
Look. He's already up there with mine. They're ready to go. They got the Chick-fil-A earlier, whatever. I love it.
Oh, I see him sitting way up there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's probably freezing being a...
Dude, it's windy up there. That wind is going.
Oh, yeah. AJ, do you hear us?
Vito.
Yes, sir. I got you guys.
All right. Hey, can you send the feedback from the station, please?
That would be nice.
To the Supreme Court, you
There
can feed Nancy Pelosi
Thank
to
you.
alligators and call it an official act. But that's what all your enemies
Buckeyes
say you're
from
going
Sharon.
to do. And just think about how
She's
stupid
like, last
you'll
night,
look
she's like,
if
I didn't
you
forget
don't.
y'all.
You know what?
I'll wear those things
even
out.
more than being
I'll
thrown
eat
into a
them.
CIA black
All
site.
right, boy.
Being
Might as well pull a
wrong.
couple of those out of there. We're going to eat those or we're going.
I was like, yes, sir. You're the
And that's
bomb.
being a fascist.
I mean,
Not being
dude.
a fascist is so
Oh,
easy.
I only need
I'll
one.
do it right now.
I'll wear one out while the game goes on. We'll take some home
He
with
was
us.
sitting in
For sure.
the host on the Daily
You're
Show,
Gene,
Charlamagne
everybody.
the God.
That
Wouldn't
is
you think
awesome.
somebody whose name is Charlamagne the God
Ghost,
would be a little more humble? I'm just suggesting.
Buckeyes, Sharon Scarborough.
He had Kamala Harris on and just sucked up to her. Said that his daughters were
Got Zach
asking
taken
him
care of
questions about her
already.
because
No.
his daughters wanted there to be hope. Of
That's
being a
another.
president.
You'll want that more than the Buckeyes.
Barack Obama getting elected in 2008 as the first black president of any majority white country. We've long since forgotten about that. That's no biggie anymore. Now we have to have a black female. And then, what? An Amish female? I'm Larry Elder.
Chocolate peanut butter. Can't go wrong with it.
Now, more than ever, you need a roofing partner you can count on. Hi, I'm Mike Egan, owner of Global Roofing and Contracting.
No,
For
that
over
is
25
awesome.
years,
with
our company has
cream,
assisted Florida property owners as they
those
recover
are
from
the
damaging
bombs.
storms.
Those are
People
very
trust
good
our company because we stand behind our promises
They're good.
and provide dependable service every time.
Dude,
When you partner with Global Roofing, a
the
designated
Oriole
team
ones
member
are
will
good.
assist you
Oriole ones are
with
good.
navigating the
Buckeyes,
insurance
man.
repair process. This includes properly documenting your loss,
the
writing the
Yankees
scope
call
of
them
repair in a
Buckeyes. I
format your
won't tell you
insurance
what
carrier
my
can accept, and
grandmother,
finally scheduling
my
your
great-grandmother
repairs
used to
to
call
restore
them in
your property
Tennessee,
within a
deep
agreed
Tennessee.
timeframe. You don't have to go through this process alone.
That's all fair.
At Global Roofing and Contracting, we are here to assist you from
All right,
start
we're
to
close.
finish. Please contact us today at goglobalroofing.com to schedule a free
I'll go live
appointment.
in 3,
That's
2, 1.
goglobalroofing.com. Remember, think local and go global. License number CCC 1330308.
The winning tradition continues. This is Manatee Hurricanes football, exclusively on AM 930. The Answer. Here's Danny Carter.
Welcome, everyone, to Joe Cannan Field at Hawkins Stadium. Tonight, the Manatee Hurricanes in the region quarterfinal hosting the Pinellas Park Patriots. The Canes come in tonight's game 7-1, taking on the Patriots, who they defeated a couple of weeks back, 34-10. And, Chad, I know big game. We have had a lot of heartbreak in the first round in the last couple of years, but I'm telling you right now, I just feel a good thing going. We've had 21 days since our last game. We'll talk about it during the Shake Pit pregame countdown to kickoff. Yeah. But more importantly, what does it take for you to get yourself ready to play tonight?
The one thing I asked Coach about that during the podcast and things like that is has he ever experienced anything like this with the amount of time, the weeks in between games? And he really hasn't. But he does feel like that we are a senior-laden team. We've got a lot of senior leadership, the maturity of it. I think that that bodes well for us to, hey, yes, we had some time off. We had some injuries after the Palmetto game. Some guys dinged up. It allowed us to get healthy. But also, our good versus good in practice is probably about as good as you're going to see, right? Our defense
Correct.
versus offense, et cetera. So, it's not like we sat around and did nothing. And I think that talking to some of the coaches, talking to Coach Green, this week's practice was one of their best practices of the year of intensity and competitiveness, which means that these guys are ready to go. I mean, you know what I mean? They're almost like bulls, kind of ready to go, and to get out and kind of hit somebody other than yourselves, which is what we've done for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, you can't ask for a better night of football. It's absolutely beautiful weather. Winds coming out of the northeast tonight. It's blowing. It's very cool out tonight, but no rain in the forecast at all. Looking forward to a very exciting football game. We'll talk more about these two teams as well as the teams within our region as we talk about high school football playoffs. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football, presented by Conley Buick GMC.
With SRN News, I'm Keith Peters reporting Americans stepped up their spending at retailers last month in the latest sign that healthy consumer spending is driving the economy's steady growth. Retail sales rose 0.4% from September to October, a solid increase, though less than the previous month's robust 0.8% gain. A 1.6% jump in sales at auto dealers drove much of the gain. Lebanon's caretaker Prime Minister Najib Mikati asked Iran to help secure a ceasefire in the war between Israel and Hezbollah. He appeared to be urging it to press.
What do you want to do? Come back. You want to talk about just the region itself and what we got, or you want to talk about? Yeah, we'll break down offense, defense. We like breaks 3 and 4. So
sure. Wall Street,
yeah. Or 4 and 5.
Points.
Just break down the region itself, what the opportunities are going forward.
More details at srnnews.com.
If you want a company that treats you and your family right, then you must be in Conley Country. Conley Buick GMC in Bradenton is the proud recipient of GMC's Dealer of the Year Award. This rare designation recognizes Conley Buick GMC for over 60 years of exceptional service. So experience the difference for yourself today. Tons of inventory,
you got the region pulled up that we can look at and talk about.
Conley Buick GMC. We are professional grade on Cortez Road West in Bradenton and at ConleyBuickGMC.com. Welcome to Conley Country.
Coastal Orthopedics proudly supports Manatee High School and Hurricanes football. Dr. Dan Lamar, Hurricane, is the team's medical director. Dr. Lamar and the staff of experts at Coastal Orthopedics are recognized leaders in sports medicine and wellness technology. With offices in West Bradenton, East Bradenton, and Lakewood Ranch, they're always close by. Details online at coastalorthopedics.com. Coastalorthopedics.com. Coastal Orthopedics, keeping you in the game.
Accidents happen every day, and no one expects that it's going to happen to them until it does. That's when your whole life can turn upside down. If you find yourself in that position, either from a personal injury or an on-the-job injury, you don't have to go it alone. Protect yourself with the team that's been protecting the rights of the injured in Bradenton and Sarasota for over 30 years. Legler, Murphy, and Battaglia. All injuries all the time. Contact them today by going to allinjurieslaw.com. That's allinjurieslaw.com.
Journey with me, Larry Elder, along with Mike Gallagher, Dennis Prager, and special guests Jennifer Horn and Joe Piscopo on the Patriots Alaska Cruise in August 2025. It's an incredible opportunity to engage with us and other Patriots on an epic 7-day journey. Witness the untouched wilderness of Alaska while discussing America's future and role in the world. You must reserve through us to have access to all our events. Call 855-565-5519 or book online at travelwithsalem.com. That's travelwithsalem.com.
Buy professional-grade AC air filters direct with free shipping. Visit actoday-fl.com/shop.
For tonight, it'll be clear and cooler, the low down to 59. Then a nice day for Saturday, kicking off the weekend with plenty of sunshine, the high of 80. Pleasant temps Sunday, partly sunny, the high of 82. Partly sunny and nice to kick off the week Monday, the high of 81. And another beauty Tuesday with the high of 82. I'm meteorologist Jason Caterina. That's your exclusive AccuWeather forecast on AM 930, The Answer.
Welcome back to the Shake Pit Countdown to Kickoff. Danny Carter along with Chad Choate will bring all the action to you tonight. The Hurricanes taking on the Pinellas Park Patriots in the 2024 FHSAA Region Quarterfinal. Chad, let's break down the region itself. So the Hurricanes come in the number 1 seed in the region, number 2 in the state of Florida. So that bodes well as you advance further and further into the playoffs and get to the semifinals. It's really a huge advantage right there.
Absolutely.
But let's talk about the other teams in the region. The Canes come in at the number 1 seed. Number 2 seed in the region is going to be the Fort Myers and Charlotte game, and we'll look at that one first.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's weird to see those teams, Fort Myers, North Fort Myers, Riverdale, kind of all three. We were talking about it several weeks ago. It could be a 3-way tie between all those teams. You know, Fort Myers comes out on top down there in that district. And so they play Charlotte. Charlotte, you know, is one of those teams. I think we were young. We played them last year and several years. They're a younger team. I think they've now progressed and got a little bit older. Obviously, Fort Myers is home, so Charlotte's got to go a little bit. I like to see Fort Myers win that. I think they're going to win that game, and they'll move on to the next round.
I agree with you. Their opponent would be the winner of the number 3 seed against 5 seed. It's going to be Riverdale, or 3 and 6. Riverdale against North Fort Myers.
This is a hard one because, again, these teams have gone back and forth. They've played each other. I'm going to go with the home team, Riverdale, just because they're home. I don't know, right? I don't have any other reason why to think so. Listen, North Fort Myers, we played them years ago. Decades ago, 10, 12 years ago, with Noel Devine, which is one of the best running backs coming out of Southwest Florida, and did some special things in West Virginia and stuff. But I do feel Riverdale wins that game because they're home. So I think Riverdale and Fort Myers match up with, which is what they've played in the district already. And I think Riverdale beat Fort Myers earlier as well. Or maybe they lost and they beat North Fort Myers.
I'm going to take the opposite. I'm going to go North Fort Myers in that football game. And that's the team I kind of like to win.
So that means a North Fort Myers rematch. That's like a Manatee Palmetto almost.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
Close to each other, and it's going to be a great game if that ends up being the situation. Our game against Pinellas Park will take on the winner of Charlotte and Immokalee. I'm sorry,
Cape Coral and
Immokalee, yes.
Immokalee's home. The deceiving thing about Immokalee, they got 9-1 record. They played 4 teams that have won 1 game each. I think you average their opponents out, it's under 500. So you really don't know how do you judge from their opponents. The one opponent that I can judge is Naples, right? And I think Naples is a very similar program to the Hurricanes for us, and they lost 47-0. So, but Cape Coral hasn't really played anybody either that you can kind of compare to Naples. I think Immokalee wins the game. I've seen some highlights of them. They've got some athletes. I think they probably out-athletic Cape Coral to win the game. I think we end up hosting them next week.
I agree with you, and I think the biggest thing about the 3 games we're talking about, I think they're all coin tosses.
Agreed. I mean, we're talking here like we know something.
Right.
We don't know anything.
I think it's a coin toss. I mean, anybody could come out.
Any one of them could win. I think they're that evenly matched. I do believe that us, and I know I'm completely biased, don't get me wrong, but I do believe we're the best team in the region, no doubt. If we don't win the region, I think it's a disappointment, to be quite honest with you. But, all those other ones, you could absolutely flip a coin, and we could be playing Riverdale, we could be playing Fort Myers, North Fort Myers, Cape Coral, Immokalee, even Charlotte, to be honest with you, and I wouldn't be surprised either way.
No, I agree with you. We'll take a timeout. We'll break down more of the local teams in the area playing as well in the playoffs tonight, and we'll be back with more of the Shake Pit Countdown to Kickoff. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
Go Canes! Brown & Sons Funeral Homes and Crematory wish Manatee High School the best of luck this season. Brown & Sons have been your Manatee neighbor for half a century, with 3 generations of service and caring professionals to guide your family through these difficult times. Featuring Trust 100 pre-planning to handle all your local and long-distance needs. Celebrate the game of football, but when the game of life must end, depend on Brown & Sons Funeral Homes and Crematory to serve you. Online at brownandsonsfuneral.com.
Manatee Memorial Hospital is available 24/7 with high-quality treatment at our expanded emergency care center. As an accredited chest pain center by the American College of Cardiology and with a comprehensive stroke certification from Healthcare Facilities Accreditation Program, our caring team will be ready when you arrive. Remember, if you experience symptoms of a possible heart attack or stroke, quickly call 911. Visit manateememorial.com for more information.
Welcome to the Cortez Kitchen, your go-to spot for fresh seafood right in the heart of Cortez on the water. Cortez Kitchen was recently reopened under new management, but with the old Florida feel and flavors you love. Enjoy live music, cold drinks, and the best seafood in town, where great food meets good vibes. If you're craving fresh seafood and a waterfront view, get to Cortez Kitchen on 119th Street next to Swordfish Grill, where every meal is a catch of the day.
Attention Sarasota, Bradenton listeners. My name is Greg Ellie of the Prosperity Group. I'm a former Sarasota, Bradenton native with over 30 years in the financial industry, where we focus on showing you how you can create tax-free income. That's right. We will teach you the most efficient ways for you to create tax-free income or a pension-like income. Simply call me at 1-800-440-0434 or go to mymoneyissafe.com. That's 1-800-440-0434.
We're back with the Shake Pit Countdown to Kickoff. Danny Carter and Chad Chode here, bringing you everything in the Shake Pit Countdown to Kickoff. We'll bring you all the live action tonight's game. And Chad, let's talk about other teams in the area playing. You got Parrish is in the playoffs tonight.
Yeah,
they're
congrats
rolling.
to them. First time ever in school history. Congrats to them. They go to Mitchell.
It's going to be a big game.
We played Mitchell, several years ago. Mitchell's 10-0, and really, the only close game they had was Northeast and from St. Pete, which is a good ball club. And unfortunately, I think for Parrish, I think they're going to run against a team that's very good. They got to travel there. We played kind of a weird field, that, at least at that time, the field was not very good.
Right.
It's almost like a sand pit.
It was terrible.
I think Mitchell wins. I think Mitchell will overpower a little bit. Parrish being a young school, only 4 years in. But kudos to them for making the playoffs. I think Mitchell's going to be just overpower.
Then you got the Palmetto Tigers will play tomorrow, at noon, high noon. They're going to go play Largo, and I tell you what, I like their chances. I love the region they're in. I think they have a great chance to make a big run.
Well, they're playing on Saturday at noon because the Hurricane knocked out some of their lights, and they can't play Friday Night Lights, unfortunately for them. But I do think that against Largo, Largo 6-4 plays in a lot of Pinellas teams. I think Palmetto wins against Largo. I think they move on. I think it's going to be a hard region to get out of because of Mitchell being 10-0. But I do think Palmetto wins this game against Largo. I don't know who they have next, and I haven't seen the bracket to go next. But I think they win tonight.
I like to see all the local teams do well.
Absolutely.
I mean, you go down to the Sarasota area, Cardinal Mooney, highly ranked down there in their area. You got Venice as well doing the same thing.
And Riverview as well.
Yeah. So a lot of teams with great opportunities to move on. I'd love to see everybody move on to the second round and do what they got to do. And we'll see. It's just one of those things. You never know in the playoffs what's going to happen.
When everybody wins, it's good for the whole region, right? I mean, it's good for both counties, in obviously specifically Manatee County. As the tide rises, all boats rise, right? And so when teams start to win, it gets some excitement in the area, and everybody wants to come out to Friday Night Lights and see the team that's winning. We experienced that several times over our runs for state championships, and I don't expect anything different if whatever team kind of continues to go. I think you're going to see a lot of fans support from the community.
Yep, I look forward to tonight's game, everybody else, and I wish them the best of luck tonight, and everybody come back winners and everybody move on to the second round. We'll take a timeout. We come back and we'll catch up with head coach Jacquez Green. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
Perkins Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Mitsubishi in Bradenton is a sponsor of Manatee Hurricanes football. At the award-winning Perkins Auto Group, you'll get a championship deal on a big selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. And you can browse hundreds right now at Perkins.com. For over 65 years, Perkins has been family-owned and operated with sales and service that can't be beat. Go Hurricane! From Perkins, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Mitsubishi in the 12th Street in Bradenton.
Former Hurricane Chuck Howard knows what it takes to be on a championship team. Howard Leasing is proud to sponsor the Hurricanes and is ready to champion solutions for your employees' leasing needs. Everything from big business to small business, Howard Leasing covers it all. From payroll processing and workers' comp to human resources and employee benefits. Get on the winning team with Chuck Howard and all the pros at Howard Leasing. Details available online at howardleasing.com. Again, that's howardleasing.com.
First Southern Bank is proud to be the banking partner for Manatee Hurricane football because they're a true community bank that understands the importance of supporting the neighborhoods they're proud to serve. Conveniently located at 1825 Manatee Avenue West, you can also find out more about First Southern Bank by visiting their website, fsb-bank.bank. Once again, that's fsb-bank.bank. And let them know you heard about them through Manatee football. Experience for yourself the First Southern Bank difference. And go Canes.
Member FDIC insured, equal housing lender.
So there's a new movie that just came out, and it's got Christmas classic written all over it. It's called The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. It's from the creators of Jesus Revolution, and it's directed by Dallas Jenkins, the creator of The Chosen. Basically, a group of unruly kids hijack the town's super sacred Christmas pageant and somehow turn out to be exactly what the town needs. It's fun, it's feel-good, it's the perfect way to kick off the Christmas season. The Best Christmas Pageant Ever is now playing everywhere, rated PG. The Best Christmas Pageant Ever.
Along with Manatee football coach Jacquez Green, this is Danny Carter, and it's playoff time here in the Canes hosting the Pinellas Park Patriots this evening. Second go-around with this team. We played them earlier in the season, beat them 34-10. And, Coach, first of all, congratulations. You got the number 1 seed in the region and the number 2 seed in the state of Florida. You got to be very proud of your team and excited just for the school itself.
Yeah, I'm excited for the guys. No, I felt we set ourselves up to have favorable draws in the playoffs. I thought we had a good regular season. I thought we played how I expected us to play going into the season. I thought we was very explosive on offense. I thought we was dominant on defense. So, but it's a brand new season. So we got Pinellas Park first round, and we'll see how it goes from there.
Yeah, you look at it, it's been a very strange season. You look overall 7-1 on the year, but I look at it more of, okay, we had a 10-day layoff, and that was the first time we played Pinellas Park on a Monday night. Then we had an 18-day layoff, and now a 21-day layoff. That due to hurricanes and not being able to schedule teams and losing a game down the stretch against Riverview. But how difficult has it been? I mean, it's been 3 weeks now. How difficult has it been to refocus your team and be ready to go?
Well, the last layoff kind of helped us. We kind of beat up toward the end of the season. Going to the Braden River game, I think we was without 8 starters during that game. So gave us a chance to get a bunch of guys back that we really need to make this a special season. So it was really a blessing in disguise. Even though we had a lot of time off, we still went good against good in practice. We still studied hard, like we was game-type tempos and game-type situations.
Yeah, you look back on the season, you see Andrews had a very good season, throwing the ball very well. And I thought as the season progressed and we got into it further and further, he did a much better job with the deep ball. I think he's been outstanding with it this year, finding the players, being able to check down when he has to. So far, you can't be happier with what he's done. I think the most disappointing thing for him is he's thrown for over 1,600 yards. You lose 2 games, as well as the fact you get deep. He had a real good shot of breaking the overall passing record at Manatee.
Yeah, the good thing about Andrew, he's a guy that, not really caught up into personal accolades. Everybody knows Andrew's a good football player, regardless of how many yards he passes for. The last 2 or 3 games of the season, I think he threw 4 and 5 and 4 touchdowns each game. And the thing about it is he spread the ball around to all these different receivers, so you can't really pinpoint which guy he's going to throw the football to. He spreads it around, and each one of our receivers that really answered the call when their number was called.
Keyshawn Smith in the backfield. You didn't have him in the last game of the season. You got him back for tonight's game, as well as you've got Keith Smith back there and a few other guys that have sprinkled in throughout the year. But you got to feel very good with what you got going in the backfield tonight.
Yeah, Keyshawn's had a good season, though. He's rushed about 600, 700 yards in only about 5 games, really. He's probably averaging 6 or 7 yards to carry. Keith started the Braden River game. He had like 70 yards on 8 carries. So we feel good with both of those guys. And also Caden, he's another 9th grade running back who's a little bigger than both of those guys. So we feel good that all 3 of our running backs are very productive. All 3 of them know the scheme, and all 3 of them can run the football and catch the football out the backfield.
They've done an excellent job of spreading the wealth, too, as far as the receiving core all year long. Farrakhan Shannon, A.J. Causey. We've been without the help of Ramsey Cole, but you've had other guys fill in there as well. And Torrey Gilly, can't say enough about him. You got to be pleased with what the receivers have done, and I think more importantly, just the blocking aspect that they do downfield.
Yeah, Coach Price does an excellent job with those guys. Not only do they catch the ball well, but they also know the scheme. They know what the heck they got every play. They're not guys that you got to remind of their assignments. They also do a great job of playing without the football. That's the reason why Keyshawn and those guys can break such long runs on the perimeter, because the way those guys block on the perimeter.
On the defensive side of things, you've been absolutely outstanding. Travis Beatty, the defensive coordinator, has done a great job with those guys, moving guys around up front as well, and just finding a lot of success, a lot of tackles behind. And I think that the stat that goes unnoticed the most are hurries, and that's been the big key factor in creating turnovers.
Yeah, we had a ton of hurries. No, we don't have many sacks, but I think those quarterbacks watch the film, and in their mind, they thinking that we got to get this football off. Because I see a lot of times they're just throwing the football away. Their eyes not even going downfield. They're basically watching the rush. So long as we can dictate to the quarterback what he can and what he can't do, and he feels the need to get up out the pocket, that'll help us out as far as our pass game.
And I also want to bring up Kavion Smith. He's played outstanding all year. Hopefully he can continue that going tonight. He's got 3 interceptions on the year, as well as 2 of them returned for touchdowns.
Kavion's a great athlete. He's a guy that we need a special type player at that position. That guy has to be able to tackle an open field. He has to be able to cover. He has to be able to blitz. He has to be able to, line up and cover receivers man to man. So that's a special position within our scheme, and Kavion's done a great job at it.
Well, Coach, let's turn our sights right now to tonight's game against Pinellas Park. You played them earlier in the year, beat them 34-10. On film, do you expect to see anything different, and what do you do to try and make things even better than what you did the first time?
I think they're gonna do what they do. They 7-3 this year, so they had great success running the football. They're gonna try to start the game out running the ball. They do throw the ball some, but not as much as they run the football. The quarterback would drop back. He can extend some plays with his leg and take off and run. But we have to stop the run game, make those guys one-dimensional. I think we have way more depth than those guys, so we have to keep rolling in fresh guys and try to wear them down as the game goes along.
Well, I can't finish this thing off without saying the last 2 years we've kind of stubbed our toe when we get in the playoff situation. What do you tell your team before they take the field tonight to get them focused and energized?
Well, they have to know that you can't make mistakes. I told those guys most of the upsets in the playoffs come the first round. You can't make any mistakes in the playoffs. There's no do-overs. You can't get ready to go back out on Monday and start working on some other things, because if you don't do the job tonight, the season's over with. And we got guys on the team should know that. We lost to Sarasota a couple of years ago. We lost to Riverview last year in the first round, and those both were two games that we felt that going in that we had a good chance to win.
Well, Coach, you can have absolutely beautiful weather tonight. There's no excuses on the weather side of things. Everything should be ready to go. I'm sure your team is as fired up to play and hit somebody else after 21 days of sitting.
Yeah, guys are excited, man. They're excited. It's been great weather all week long. I think we had some of our best weeks of practice this week. I think that was due to the fact that the guys finally have an opponent, and also that the weather was nice outside.
Coach, let's go out and get a regional quarterfinal win and move on into the next round. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, Danny.
You just heard from head coach Jacquez Green. We'll take a timeout and be back with more of the Shake Pit Countdown to Kickoff. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football, presented by Conley Buick GMC.
If you want a company that treats you and your family right, then you must be in Conley country. Conley Buick GMC in Bradenton is the proud recipient of GMC's Dealer of the Year Award. This rare designation recognizes Conley Buick GMC for over 60 years of exceptional service. So experience the difference for yourself today. Tons of inventory, fair pricing, friendly service. GMC's Dealer of the Year, Conley Buick GMC. We are professional grade on Cortez Road West in Bradenton and at ConleyBuickGMC.com. Welcome to Conley country.
Coastal Orthopedics proudly supports Manatee High School and Hurricanes football. Dr. Dan Lamar, a former Hurricane, is the team's medical director. Dr. Lamar and the staff of experts at Coastal Orthopedics are recognized leaders in sports medicine and wellness technology. With offices in West Bradenton, East Bradenton,
AJ, let's go ahead and run break 5 here. Let's run it all out.
Details online at coastalorthopedics.com. Coastalorthopedics.com. Coastal Orthopedics, keeping you in the game.
Bose Imaging Centers are dedicated to bringing you the best quality radiology imaging available today. With locations in the heart of both Bradenton and Sarasota, Bose Imaging Centers are close to all major medical centers. And the over 4 generations of the Bose family healthcare experience will ensure you a comfortable and professional visit. Bose Imaging Centers, where quality and customer service are the standard. Online at boseimagingcenter.com.
Attention Sarasota, Bradenton listeners. My name is Greg Ellie of the Prosperity Group. I'm a former Sarasota, Bradenton native with over 30 years in the financial industry, where we focus on showing you how you can create tax-free income. That's right. We will teach you the most efficient ways for you to create tax-free income or a pension-like income. Simply call me at 1-800-440-0434 or go to mymoneyissafe.com. That's 1-800-440-0434.
Go Canes! Brown & Sons Funeral Homes and Crematory wish Manatee High School the best of luck this season. Brown & Sons have been your Manatee neighbor for half a century, with 3 generations of service and caring professionals to guide your family through these difficult times. Featuring Trust 100 pre-planning to handle all your local and long-distance needs. Celebrate the game of football, but when the game of life must end, depend on Brown & Sons Funeral Homes and Crematory to serve you. Online at brownandsonsfuneral.com.
Attention Sarasota, Bradenton listeners. My name is Greg Ellie of the Prosperity Group. I'm a former Sarasota, Bradenton native with over 30 years in the financial industry, where we focus on showing you how you can create tax-free income. That's right. We will teach you the most efficient ways for you to create tax-free income or a pension-like income. Simply call me at 1-800-440-0434 or go to mymoneyissafe.com. That's 1-800-440-0434.
Did you experience damage to your home from the recent disaster in our area? FEMA may be able to help with temporary housing expenses, basic home repairs, or other essential disaster-related needs that are not covered by insurance. To apply, go online to disasterassistance.gov, use the FEMA app, or call 800-621-3362. This message is sponsored by the Florida Division of Emergency Management, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
Dinesh D'Souza here. Have you heard about my new movie? It's called Vindicating Trump. It's based on my book of the same name.
Dude?
The movie is a deep dive into the real reasons why the left and the Democrats
I don't know where
hate
these commercials
Donald
are
Trump
coming
so
from.
much. They're afraid Trump will dethrone them once again. The one man who can stand up to the tyranny of the left. Don't miss my no-holds-barred defense of Trump in Vindicating Trump.
be on the
You can
disclaimer
watch it now
right
or
now.
buy the DVD. Go to salemnow.com, salemnow.com.
Rights to the broadcast of this region quarterfinal game in the 2024 FHSAA Class 5A Football Championships have been granted to AM 930 The Answer by the Florida High School Athletic Association and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the Florida High School Athletic Association is prohibited.
Welcome, everyone, to Joe Canam Field of Hawkins Stadium. Tonight, the Manatee Hurricanes taking on the Pinellas Park Patriots in the 2024 FHSAA Football Region Quarterfinal. Everything brought to you on the AM 930 The Answer, and we're happy to be here to bring you all of tonight's action. The Hurricanes down in the west end zone waiting to come out. Pinellas Park down in the east end zone. It seems like it's a square off of who's going to come out first here, Chad.
Just let's go.
Somebody come out. Let's get this thing underway, right? So looking forward to the two teams that are going to square off tonight, and we're going to look at offensively on both sides of the football. The Hurricanes come into this game 7-1. Last time they met them, the Patriots, they beat them 34-10. Hurricanes come in averaging 100 yards on the ground, 218 through the air, 318 total on the season. The Pinellas Park Patriots, 192 on the ground, 137 through the air, averaging 329 yards through the air total. But, yeah, that's stuff I think you could just kind of flush it out. It really doesn't matter at this point.
Matter.
It's a brand new season. You're starting ground zero, and let's see what's going to happen here.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, you can kind of go back and look at the film. Hey, how did we play them? What did they do? That sort of thing. I think it all goes out the window when you go to playoffs, right? There's going to be some kind of formation or play or something they add in because they played us too, right? And so we got to be ready for, that what-if scenario. Obviously, we're kicking the ball off, so give it to our defense first. Let's go 3 and out. Get the offense the ball, and let's see what we can do.
Yeah, the Canes won the toss. They deferred to the second half. The Hurricanes will go on defense first. They're going to come out, kick away, going right to left. They're going to go west to east, if you're familiar with Hawkins Stadium here. We're sitting over here on the visitor side, as always. Kicking off for the Hurricanes will be Tucker Tavernier. Back deep for the Patriots, Caden Nobles. He'll play both ways, offense and defense. Canes, red helmets, red tops, white pants. The Patriots in the white helmets, white tops, blue pants. And we are underway. The Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff. And here we go. Quarterfinal action underway. They'll take it at the 20. And the Canes there to smother it around the 23-yard line. It'll be Ronan Dangler on the stop, and the Canes will come out defensively. And let's see if they can continue things. They give up an average of 13 points per game. They're going to be led on the defense by Ronan Dangler, the linebacker, leading the team in tackles with 53. Up front, you got Ian Johnson-Kelly, Christian Figueroa, and Alvoid Keenan.
Yeah, defense is it's all star-studded, right? I mean, there's no question about it. And they're going to start the game off. And, last time we played Pinellas, so they drove down about 8-10 yards, 10 plays, scored a touchdown on us. We returned it the next kickoff for a touchdown. Then it was all Hurricanes. See if the defense can kind of step up early here.
Jaden Casanova, the quarterback for the Patriots. It'll be Zahir McNeil in the backfield behind him. Handoff to McNeil up the middle, and he's going to be hit by Ronan Dangler immediately and drugged down maybe a yard on the play, bring up 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, great job there by Ronan. I mean, any other name to call but Ronan? I mean, the guy's been all over the place has a great junior year for himself, and he sees the ball really, really well and attacks. And linebackers, I love it. His linebacker coach, attack.
For the first time, the Hurricanes completely healthy on defense. All of our starters in there. McNeil will flank the right side of Casanova. He'll fake the handoff, throw it in the flat, and hit immediately. Broken away on the play is going to be Keith Parham. Great job at jumping the route and putting his hand in there to knock it away, bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Patriots.
Great job by Keith to see it, to jump and beat the block and get his hand in there. But you said this earlier. This is the first time all defense has been healthy probably since Lowndes, right?
Yes.
I mean, all 11 guys.
Correct.
So, we played Sprinkleton, had some injuries here and there, and this is the first time that we are full healthy again. And, hey, we played Lowndes to the brink, and then kind of exploded at the end there. Brings up a big 3rd down along there for the Hurricanes, see if we can get off the field.
Casanova brings the offense out to the line of scrimmage. McNeil will be offset to his right. And immediately a timeout called by the Patriots. They didn't like the alignment right there, and we'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to the 2024 FHSA Football Region Quarterfinal on AM 930 The Answer.
Manatee Memorial Hospital is available 24/7 with high-quality treatment at our expanded emergency care center. As an accredited chest pain center by the American College of Cardiology and with a comprehensive stroke certification.
Hey, Jay, go ahead and hit that disclaimer, too.
Accreditation program. Our caring team will be ready when you arrive. Remember, if you experience symptoms of a possible heart attack or stroke, quickly call 911. Visit manateememorial.com for more information.
Sportsmanship is having pride in your school, your team, and yourself. Sportsmanship is respect for the game and those who play it. The Florida High School Athletic Association reminds you to take on the responsibility of good sportsmanship. Play strong, play hard, play fair. This message provided by this station and the FHSAA.
3rd down and 9 here for the Patriots.
The Answer.
3rd and 9, Casanova with McNeil to his left. Draws back, looking, steps up, and he's going to take off and run himself. He's got enough for the 1st down, sidesteps a guy, gets out around the 40-yard line, and that's where he's dropped, but enough for a 1st down. Need to get to 39, got to the 40. Picks up 10 on the play.
Yeah, good job there by Casanova. Just kind of the Red Sea opened up, right? I mean,
right.
He didn't have anybody there and took off, and Dangler was just too far outside there in his drop zone to be able to get back to Casanova. So good job by Casanova to get the 1st down.
1st and 10, Patriots at their own 40-yard line, going left to right here. Casanova takes it, fakes a handoff inside, throws it in the flat. It's going to be caught, and enough for the 1st down and a 11, maybe 12-yard. We'll give him a 12-yard pickup. They'll move it all the way out to the Hurricanes' 48-yard line. 1st down, Patriots.
Yeah, almost Ian Johnson-Kelly almost got his hands up there and blocked that pass down, but good job from the Patriots finding an open zone there, and for the Hurricanes, good job tackling, because if you don't tackle that, it goes for even bigger.
Opening drive of the game. Patriots in Manatee territory at the 48, 1st down and 10. Casanova will hand off to McNeil. McNeil sidesteps the first guy trying to get outside, gets around the 2nd, and finally wrapped up and knocked out of bounds after a 3-yard pickup. Jamari Parker on the stop.
Yeah, good job from McNeil actually bouncing out. Caleb Mella had the edge there, almost had him in an arm tackle, but then he bounced around, and good job from the secondary. Get up there. Jamari Parker was there with some others to finish him off there for that 1st down gain.
Actually, where they spot it will be a 4-yard pickup, 2nd down and 6. 9:15 to go here in this opening drive of the game. Casanova fakes the handoff, rolling left, and throws it, and going to be caught by the receiver. He bouncing around in his hands, but he's short of the 1st down. 5-yard pickup.
Yeah, number 5 there, too, on the catch. We don't have his roster. We don't have the roster. But good job there. Good catch. Kind of bobbing a little bit. Ian Johnson-Kelly getting pressure right there in Casanova, and he got it out just in time. Way to go to rally, though. So, hey, brings them a third down, second third down the drive here. We got to get him stopped here. Now, this may be a third down where you may go for it, right? Because you're right there.
Yeah, you're in that in-between range right here.
The ESPN statistics analysis or something, you know what I mean?
You always go for it, right, when it's short. Let's see if we can make a big stop right here. Third down and 2, Pinellas Park. Hand off to McNeil. Nowhere to go. He's going to be met in the backfield. It's going to be Ronan Dangler, and I believe it was
Alvoid Keenan
in there as well.
Loss of 2. Love it.
Loss of 2, and I think they're going to have to go for it here. I think one of those areas.
I think maybe now you do go for it. Listen, you don't want to give the offensive ball. We're averaging over 35 points a game. We're very proficient offensively. I think you go for it and see. I would say here's my first thing. I'm going to try to jump off sides.
Right, you got to watch that. And I think if
got to watch that.
Nothing else, it's going to be a quick pass, right? So they got to get something out of his hands in a hurry. So don't give him a whole lot of room. You got to come up and press coverage here. Casanova takes a snap, fakes it, looks. Now he's going to fire deep, looking for a man wide open. In and out of his hands. That was going to be a touchdown for the Patriots, and he dropped it. That was Caden Nobles, their leading receiver, and by God, that was a touchdown all day if he hauls it in. But it's a turnover on downs, and the Canes will start at their own 42-yard line, 1st and 10. What a break for Manatee there.
Obviously a break in coverage, and listen, we'll take it, right? I mean, you're wide open, and you don't make the catch. You got to make the catch, and we'll take the mishap there for Pinellas Park. Now we got to capitalize, right? If we can capitalize this, let's go get 7.
Boy, Casanova could not have thrown a better pass right there. The Hurricanes on offense, led by senior quarterback Andrew Heidel, 108 of 151 passes on the year, 1,645 yards, 72% completion, 22 touchdowns, 2 interceptions on the year. He'll get 2 receivers either side, brings Farrakhan Shannon in motion. He'll hand off up the middle. It's going to be Keyshawn Smith. Big yardage up the middle. A good 5-yard pickup. Bring up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I love seeing Keyshawn back. Got a little dinged up in the Palmetto game, ankle injury, something. But now he's full healthy. Everybody's full healthy. So we'll see some dosage of Keyshawn. Keyshawn's one of those guys, and we've seen it all year. If he gets any kind of open crease, he could be gone.
Yeah, you just got to feed him enough, and then once you find that little seam, he'll turn it into what could be a 2-yard pickup into 80 yards in a blink of an eye. This time the Canes will go 3 receivers to the left. Andrew takes a snap, hand off to Keyshawn up the middle, fights forward, gets about a yard, and bring up a 3rd and 4. A little bit of a high snap, kind of threw things off.
Yeah, yep. But listen, I love, you script the play, typically offense. You say, hey, here's our first 10 plays, let's say, for the game, and you're scripting to really see how do they react to formations and plays. So then you can use that as you go on during the game. And, hey, here's our best 10 plays we believe is going to be successful against them. Let's see what we got here on 3rd down.
It's time the Canes will bunch set it to the left, one wide out to the right. Andrew takes it under pressure, sidesteps the first guy, looking, and he'll drive forward, reaches it out. He's close to the 1st down, and I think it's close to the area where you say, hey, we got to go for it if he didn't get it, right?
I agree. I don't disagree with that at all.
Great job by Andrew just to reach it out.
Very physical to miss to evade the sack there. He actually had Jalen Bryant wide open about 15 yards downfield. But listen, it's easy for us to see it up here. 4th yard, I'm saying, listen, big guys up front.
Go right up under center. Let's push it. Here we go. He's been very successful doing this throughout the year. See if we can do it again. 4th and 1. Andrew takes it, pushes forward easily, got the 1st down and more. Still on his feet, driving forward across down around the 40-yard line. Needed a yard, got about 7.
Great job there by Andrew. And really up front, right? It starts up front. We were just absolutely mauling people. And, Andrew, early in his career, had the quarterback sneak that he busted for about 30 or 45 yards. That's when we realized, hey, he's a little more athletic than we thought. You know what I mean?
Got a timeout on the field for a water break. We'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to the 2024 FHSAA Football Region Quarterfinal on AM 930, The Answer.
Accidents happen every day, and no one expects that it's going to happen to them until it does. That's when your whole life can turn upside down. If you find yourself in that position, either from a personal injury or an on-the-job injury, you don't have to go it alone. Protect yourself with the team that's been protecting the rights of the injured in Bradenton and Sarasota for over 30 years. Legler, Murphy, and Battaglia. All injuries all the time. Contact them today by going to allinjurieslaw.com. That's allinjurieslaw.com.
AM 930, The Answer.
5:54 to go in the first quarter. The Canes with their first drive of the game. They have the ball at the 40-yard line of the Patriots. First down and 10. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Keyshawn Smith offset to the left of quarterback Andrew Heidel. He'll fake the interior, looking down the field. He'll take off, and now he throws it and just overthrows Torrey Gilly.
We're getting a penalty. And that was thrown right at the tackle of Andrew. So we'll see if they did something, maybe a face mask or high-low. I don't know what it is.
Let the officials talk it over.
But what I love about Andrew right there, presence in the pocket. He gets up. He doesn't try to try to take it and run. He tries to just a little overthrow from Gilly.
This penalty will be against the Patriots. Wait for the official signal. Personal foul, targeting against the Patriots. That's a 15-yard march-off. That'll move the ball down to the Patriots' 25-yard line. First and 10 Hurricanes, 5:48 to go in the opening quarter.
Hey, we'll take it.
Well, let's see if we can finish this thing off right here. Canes will go two receivers to the left, two to the right. Keyshawn Smith offset to the right of Andrew Heidel. Andrew fakes the handoff, throws down the middle, trying to get it to Farrakhan Shannon. Good throw. Farrakhan had great inside move on him. He had it there, but it looked like his left arm was kind of hooked a little bit.
Couldn't get his left arm up. That was hooked a little bit. Good job from there with the RPO. A little bit of high snap, though, from Mancado, but good job from Andrew getting it down. Good read. I think Farrakhan Shannon was wide open. Just got to put a little bit lower, and hopefully they call that PI, but move on to second down.
Second down and 10. This time, Keyshawn will be directly behind Andrew. Hand off to Keyshawn off the left side. He's got nowhere to go. It's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. Bring up third down and 12.
Yeah, I mean, Pinellas Park had that sniffed out, no doubt. And, it's something that we got to be able to capitalize now. Hey, third and 12. And, we got to find something. I think it still may be fourth down territory. Let's get about 6 or 7. Then let's see, where we're at field goal-wise and potentially go for it.
The middle of the field remains there, right?
I think the middle of the field
has
always been open against us. There's no doubt. You got to cover the perimeter against our good wide receivers.
Watch A.J. Causey in the slot, middle of the field.
I like it. Good call.
Andrew takes the snap, drops, looking. Now he's going to pump. He throws out in the flat. It's going to be caught, and Causey's inbounds for the first down around the 11-yard line. First and 10 Hurricanes, and they are in the pinch and penny red zone after a 16-yard pickup.
Yeah, good job there. Right receiver, wrong route. Hey, I love the route, too. And they run those. He was inside, the third receiver inside. They run the first 2 guys out deep. Causey goes the out route about 14 yards. Great pass from Heidel to Causey. Good job, first down.
Canes in the pinch and penny red zone. Pinch and penny, the perfect people for the perfect pool. 3 receivers to the left. Andrew takes it, hands off to Keyshawn up the middle to the 5, the 3, the 2, the 1, and he's right at the goal line, just shy. It'll be first and goal, and a flag is thrown.
Yeah, they hit our helmet again. Had our guy, he's had to go out, unfortunately.
Not if it's knocked off by them. So if they knock it off, he gets to stay. Correct.
Eddie had his helmet on. I think it's going to be helmet. We'll get to the inch line even closer than Keyshawn had.
Yeah, this time you go the jumbo package, and here comes Caleb Matalau in there as well. So we're going to get some big guys to come in, and I would expect Andrew Heidel to go under center. First and goal, Hurricanes. 4:36 to go in the opening quarter.
Yeah, Coach Green likes to call this the stud formation. You're bringing the studs.
Surprisingly, we're not going under center. So
Nope. Give it to Keyshawn and let him go.
He's going to follow Caleb wherever he goes right here. Also brought in Jason Smith into the tight end position over there. So we've got some big boys in there. And we're going to get physical right here at the goal line.
Yeah, this formation, you say, look, you know we're going heavy. We know we're going big. Can you stop us?
All right, here we go. Andrew takes the snap, hands off to Keyshawn. He walks in untouched. Touchdown, Keyshawn Smith. And the Canes go out in front 6-0 with 4:24 to go in the first quarter.
And again, what a great job. Very good job. Went for it on fourth down. Did the quarterback sneak. We got it. Obviously had some penalties that helped us along the way there. But great job from the Hurricanes capitalizing on Pinellas Park mistake of trying to go for it on fourth and not getting it. That's how you got to turn on those turnovers, turn them into touchdowns, turn them into points. Good things will happen our way.
Tucker Tavernier on for the point after attempt. Jalen Bryant to hold. High snap, gets it down. The kick is up, and the kick is good, and that'll extend the lead. 7-0 Hurricanes, 4:24 to go here in the first quarter. We'll keep things right here. Canes out in front.
Hey, great drive right there. Total 58 yards, 6 runs, 3 passes. Obviously ended up with that 1-yard touchdown by Keyshawn Smith, which I love. Giving it to him. He got us right there to the goal line in that stud package. Get up the Hurricanes 7-0 with 4:24 left here in the first quarter. All your scoring recaps all year, as well as tonight, brought to you by Buccaneer Pawn, whether you're buying or selling, 2 locations, one in Bradenton, one in Sarasota. As we go over all the game stats all through the year, and obviously tonight and so on, is brought to you by Howard Leasing, your trusted PEO that can manage all of your payroll and HR needs. Visit them at Manatee Avenue West.
Tucker Tavernier on for the Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff. The Canes leading 7-0, 4:24 to go in the first quarter. He'll be kicking a little bit into a win. Last time he got it down around the 20-yard line. Let's see if he can.
Yeah, I don't know if we popped it up or not.
I think he hung it. Let's see if he does it again. This time he does. He kind of pooches it towards the sidelines and out of bounds.
Is that what you want?
Not at all what you want to do. I mean, as good as we've been on kickoff coverage, I don't understand why we just don't kick it. I think the idea is to kick it between the numbers and the sidelines, but that's a little bit tight in the high school level. I mean, I like hash to numbers rather than numbers to sideline.
Sure, absolutely. I agree with you. And we've had really good kickoff coverage all year.
All year.
So, I'd take boom it as far as you can and let those guys cover.
Jaden Casanova, the quarterback for the Patriots, will bring them out, trailing 7-0. It'll be Zamir McNeil be directly behind him. He'll have 2 receivers to either side of Casanova here. Bring a man in motion right to left. Time handoff to McNeil off the left side, trying to find some running room. Nothing out there, and he's going to be stuffed for a loss of about 3.
And Dangler comes up with the ball, but I think he was already down. But great job. I mean, every defense lineman's out there. Ian Johnson, Kelly, Alboy Keenan, Kayvon Smith made a great job getting up in there. Looks like McNeil may be down, though.
McNeil is hurt, yeah.
And not good.
Ian Johnson Kelly was pursuing that from the beginning as well as Alboy.
It was a great job for the defensive line.
The entire front line just went right down the line of scrimmage, and he had nowhere to go. And unfortunately, the young man, when he went down, he got banged up right there, and he's still down on the sideline.
I'm hoping he just fell on the ball, lost his
Knocked
air.
The wind out of,
it looks like his everything's moving. He's up. I think he just lost his wind, hopefully.
Yeah, if that's never happened to you before,
it's not a good feeling.
I've had it happen. I mean, that's crazy. Once it goes out, I mean, you think you're halfway to death. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Especially that football, is right there tucked in, and if it gets underneath your breastplate of your pads and you land on that, especially with a guy like Alboyd or Ian falling on top of you, yeah, you'll lose your breath real quick. Yeah, it looks like he's Hopefully all right.
Hey, we have beautiful weather all weekend long going on. This weekend, visit the Cortez Kitchen. They're back open over there. The Cortez Kitchen, where you can enjoy live music and fresh seafood with a waterfront view. The Cortez Kitchen, located in the heart of the Cortez Village. Here you can experience the old Florida feel with a cold drink and a great seafood at the Cortez Kitchen, where every meal is the catch of the day.
Now, I love to see the, Cortez Kitchen, all the island, the swordfish, all the island, the Child's Group. Well, I don't know what they're called now, but the Child's Group.
Sandbar, Beach House Mar Vista.
All
Beach House just opened.
Recovering. Let's get back out there and help the community out a little bit, and I love going out there to the water. Cortez is one of my favorite spots, and Cortez Kitchen always has a live band going and some music, and what a great atmosphere. And let's get out there and support the local community that has gone through so much with the past hurricanes and stuff.
Hey, a lot of props to the county as well as the city. They've done a great job as we continue to clean up. I mean, things every day is beginning to disappear, slow but sure.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are impatient of what's going on, but you have to understand the impact of what's going on. And I had the opportunity to sit and listen to Mayor Gene Brown talk one day to a group of people at the Pine Brook Ironwood area, and he talked about the traffic, and everybody's like, well, you got to understand the people displaced from the island are in town.
Yeah.
Then you got to take all the FEMA trucks that are around. Some of these trucks are tandem trucks,
they're
so
huge.
they're the length of 5 cars.
No
so
doubt. And they're holding up traffic because
Yes.
they're sitting there picking up the debris. So, I think we just got to be patient in this time. And,
rather than be upset with them, hey, tip your hat to them and thank
say
them for what they're doing, and hey, eventually we'll be back to normal. So, second down and 13 for the Patriots. 4 minutes to go, first quarter. Canes lead 7-0. Casanova drops, and we are offsides.
Yeah, Parm. I think Parm came down too tight,
Yes.
a little bit too tight. He's got winning. I love getting press coverage. I think we're very good at press coverage, but you got to get your eyes inside and peek at the ball and say, where am I at in the line of scrimmage? I think he just went just a little too far.
A lot of his recognition of where they're at, right? So you got to know
If
that
the wide receiver's
receiver
off
is.
the ball,
if he's off the ball, then you got to know that that's another yard. You can't get within a yard of him, and he clearly got within the neutral zone. So 5 yards, the easy way for the Patriots, brings up second down and 8.
Still in that good range. I mean, you always want to be second and 7 or more. So we're still in that range of yardage where the defense is key. So we'll see what we can do here on second and 8.
2 receivers to the right for Casanova. He'll take it. Fakes a handoff inside. Throws across the middle and almost intercepted on that play.
Boy, Cotton.
Ryan Cotton right there.
Man, he almost had that pick.
He jumped right in the middle of that route, and they were trying to get it to Caden Nobles, and
It probably that's why Nobles didn't catch it.
Correct.
The guy's in his face, right there, can't see the ball. So great job there by Cotton to get up in there and get his space. That if he picks that, he's gone. There's all green turf in front of him.
third down and 8. Pinellas Park. At their own 37. Casanova under pressure, throws out the flat, and nowhere close. Great coverage over here by Parker. Tried to get it to Nobles, but Parker was right in his back pocket. No way to complete that pass, and brings up a punting situation for the Patriots.
Yeah, great job. And they came out wide, those wide receivers. Then when they came back tight, it was a good job. I was watching Jamari and Keith Parm. How are they going to line up? Keith Parm goes into press. Jamari backs up to be able to take that corner route. Great coverage there from Parker. Brings up the 4th down for the Hurricanes. Now, hey, we know our special teams are special. Let's see who we got returning, Danny.
Here's a little bit something different. So we'll have Jalen Bryan up front, and it's Torrey Gilly back deep.
When Gilly gets the ball in his hands,
Yes.
we know he's special, and I like it.
McNeil to punt. Gets it away, barely gets it away, and that's going to bounce to Torrey Gilly at the 24, and he'll move it forward. Good job by just fielding it because I think it's going to roll deeper.
Great
Good job by Torrey Gilly just to get the ball a 6-yard pickup and get it out around the 30-yard line.
Great job fielding it. We almost got the block from Ian and Albon, I think, for the D lineman. But, when you put a returner back there, you got to have a special kind of mentality to be a punt returner because guys are coming at you. You got to be confident in yourself. So I love that Torrey is jumping in there.
1st and 10, Hurricanes at their own 30-yard line. 3:12 to go in the first quarter. Canes lead 7-0. 2 receivers either side for Heidel. He'll bring Farrakhan Shannon in motion. He'll set. Hand off to Keyshawn up the middle. He'll get a yard on the play. Tough yard at that, and bring up 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, I like the motion. I like bringing Farrakhan from out there at the wide receiver, bring him in, a little nub, little wing back, and he pulled, right? So you got a guard pulling. He's your counter tray. Really, you got to be a running back for Keyshawn. You guys to be patient. Let that thing set up a little bit. And hey, that gains 1 yard now. Maybe it's 3 yards later. Maybe it's 5. Then it's a breakout for a touchdown.
This time they'll break the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Keyshawn offset to the right of quarterback Andrew Heidel. Takes a handoff inside, throws across the middle. He threw it behind Ramsey Cole. Ramsey was wide open, and if he leads him on it, it's an easy first down.
Agreed. Yeah, Ramsey's been kind of dinged up, hasn't played much, but yeah, if you put it right there on the numbers where he should be instead of behind his shoulder, Ramsey probably catches that and he's gone. Because
I'm telling you right now, Andrew doesn't miss that pass again. That's just one of those that he just kind of threw it a little late, threw it behind him, and
uncharacteristically, he is now 3 of 4. I mean, Andrew, his proficiency is off the charts typically, so being 3 of 4 is not what Andrew typically does.
This time, 2 receivers either side. They'll split them out. 3rd and 9. Andrew drops, looks, throws underneath screen, and Ramsey Cole has nowhere to go on that one, and a loss, and that'll bring on the punting unit for the Hurricanes. Ramsey's still down on the ground.
Yeah, he got
hit hard on that one, yes. He tried to spin out of it. When he tried to spin out, that's when he took the second hit that was coming in.
Yeah, I think, unfortunately, I think he may be down.
That one of those things that, you look at and say, hey, I get it. You're trying to get extra guys, but it's energized this team over here on our sidelines. We're always on the visiting side, so Patriots, that gets them energized a little bit. But, hey, I know how we are about our own players, and if somebody is down, they're going to fight for him tooth and nail going forward. But, hey, we talked about the Cortez Kitchen. Sandbar Beach House and Mar Vista, one of the 3 best waterfront dining experiences you can have. I know the Beach House is reopened. They're working on the Sandbar. Not sure about Mar Vista, but, hey, I love them as sponsors. I do everything you can.
Right.
Once they reopen, go out and visit them. Help re-energize everything on the Anna Maria Island and Longboat Key areas.
I know you love Mar Vista, and I'm a Sandbar guy. I love going out there at the north end and being able to walk from the beach just straight onto the deck there and get a drink, get a good appetizer, watch the sunset. I've never won the champagne on the sunset bet. But,
they tell you what time it's going to set all the time, dude. But look
Apple's wrong. All those things are wrong. I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot of ways you can cheat this thing. It's not hard, but, hey, if you ain't cheating, you're not trying. Hey, and if you get caught, you didn't try hard enough. That's all I'm telling you. Hurricanes lead 7-0, 2:13 to go in the first quarter.
Want to hear some scores from around the area?
Absolutely. Let's see what we got.
Let's see while this thing loads here. What do we got?
A lot of action going. Region quarterfinals throughout the state of Florida right now. And, hey, it's the best part about this time of year, it's win or go home, right? Those are the things you're looking at. And,
don't hold anything back. So Venice is up 21-7 against Haines City. We
Not
got Charlotte and Fort Myers are 0-0 starting the second quarter. North Fort Myers and Riverdale 7-7. I thought that'd be a very tight game there. Riverview Rams up 14-13 on the Plant City Raiders. That's a great job from Riverview. South Fort Myers and Port Charlotte. Port Charlotte up 17-0. Cape Coral up 12-7 over Immokalee.
Wow.
Towards the end of the first. That's our winner, right? We play the winner
Correct.
of them. So good stuff going on. I don't see Parrish. I'll have to look up Parrish. Parrish Community down 13-0 at half. They must have started at 7 o'clock. Pretty quick half.
Well, it's a lot quicker than that half is much faster than what I sat through last night at the Hall of Honor dinner.
Listen, you get these guys, you get people inducted, and they,
that was one of the. I mean, those things just go on and on. It's crazy.
Yeah, 5 minutes supposed to talk, but you get up there and I'm a talker, and I don't know if I could be held to 5 minutes, but kudos to everyone who was inducted. Warren Bell.
I'll tell you what.
1992 team, 1932 baseball team, national champs.
I'm going to tell you what, to me, the best part of the entire night, I love everybody that got inducted, the speeches they had, things they had to do. The chorus coming out doing the alma mater national anthem, that was
phenomenal.
Absolutely
chills.
Beautiful.
I mean,
yes.
There's nothing like, obviously, the national anthem is one thing, but our alma mater, Tommy Jamisco does a great job with the chorus program, and all the students that came out for that, I really, really appreciate that. I love hearing our alma mater. And
they did a tremendous
job.
Yeah, it was excellent, absolutely excellent. So, all right, so Ramsey Cole got up, walked off the field. They're helping him a little bit, but he walked off under his own power, so that's a good thing for him. And it'll be Braylon Miller on the punt. He'll stand at his own 15-yard line. Good snap, and puts his left foot into it, drives it. Fair catch called for, and it's tipped.
Get it.
Got to pick it up. Pick it up.
Oh, we hit out of bounds. Oh, baby.
Why didn't we grab it? I mean, if nothing else, you always grab it.
Right there, very close to it. And then I almost felt like we didn't know what to do. Fear caught it. Don't know what to do. But
we do have a flag back here around the 31-yard line, so I had to see what the flag is. I don't know if he actually touched it or did not. The way he ran back after it, I think he touched it.
You kind of see the reaction of the guy who's trying to catch it. And but very, very close there from the special teams. Let's see what this flag is.
Holding is the initial signal. Not sure. Against the return team.
So back him up 10.
So the ball is officially set right now at the 33, so it should back him up from that point too at the conclusion of where the ball was set dead, and wait for him to mark it off, and there you go. So they'll officially put it down at the 23-yard line. The Patriots will start 1st and 10 at their own 23, trailing 7-0, 1:46 to go in the first quarter. Both teams have had opportunities so far. They've both missed some big opportunities. The Patriots had a touchdown early on their opening drive, in and out of the hands. The Canes had some chances on their second drive. See if the Hurricanes defense can step up right here. Fakes a handoff in Terry, going to fire it down deep. He's got a man open. It's going to be caught, and he's gone. Touchdown. Patriots 7-6, just like that. .68 yards, and the Hurricanes lead by 1. We'll wait for the point after attempt. Connection to Amari Caro, his 22nd reception of the year. And we have a flag thrown on the field around the 9-yard line. That's after the fact. I'm sure it's a celebration situation, but
hey, we got ourselves a ball game.
We do. Hey, listen, I didn't expect to shut them out, right? So you're going to have to play. You got to play 4 full quarters.
No doubt.
We have given up 2 plays big. One they didn't connect on. That one they do connect on. So we're going to have to make some adjustments and figure out how to stop the deep play over the top. And it's not like he's hanging on to it very long. He's getting rid of it quick, and they're just go routes.
And we saw that when we first played him. We really couldn't get back there and make many sacks. He is kind of elusive in the backfield, Casanova as well as the quarterback spot. But just, I don't know, I think he'd be maybe Sean Williams at wide receiver, just outside release right at the sideline, and was just wide open, and great connection there from the Patriots.
We're kind of in a cover 0, right? So we got no safety help back there regardless of what goes on. So,
and especially when you're hitting on the wide, out there at the sidelines, it's hard for a safety to get over top and help in any way. So we just trust our corners.
Omar Saucedo on for the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good, and we are tied 7-7. Never did see what the penalty was, if there was anything at all. So we'll see if it's marched off on the kickoff here. Have no idea what that was.
Yeah, and unless it was quick and we just said, hey, yeah, we went on the kickoff. But they still should have, signaled something to the press box.
The way we're lining up, I think it is against them. I mean, should back them up a little bit. I saw Coach Green saying, hey, shorten up a little bit.
I spoke. We spoke earlier today, and I think if there's anywhere, and I think this is not just our defense. I think this is defense around the country. I think it's every level. The deep ball is kind of that equalizer, right?
Correct.
I mean, I don't think there's going to be too many teams going to be able to drive us 80 yards against us. Pound the rock, run the ball, and things. It's going to be those deep ball, quick passes, and that's what we just saw there from the Patriots. And so, hey, listen, that's over though, right? So you got to move on to the next
flush
thing.
It. Hey, it's new ball game.
Offense gets our third possession of the game, and let's see what we can do here.
7-7 the score to be Keyshawn Smith and Torrey Gilly back deep for the Hurricanes. They'll stand at their own 25-yard line. Omar Saucedo to kick it off, and he'll pooch kick it. Taken at the 48.
We got it.
Canes got it all day right there, and it'll be 1st and 10. Great field position in Pinellas Park territory at the 48.
Great field position for the Hurricanes here. Let's capitalize on this, right? So let's get this, let's get back into some of those RPOs. Andrew, be more tight on some of those pass plays that we may have missed in the beginning there. Ramsey was one. Farrakhan was another. Obviously, we scored on that one. But let's see if we can get going here on offense.
Hey, if things go perfect the rest of the way, we only get one more kickoff. That'll be the second half, right? So let's see if we can turn this great field position into 6. They'll go 3 receivers to the right. Keyshawn will be offset to the right of Andrew Heidel. Little high snap, fakes it. Andrew will keep it himself. He's got 5-6.
Good take, Andrew.
He'll pick up about 7, maybe 8 yards on the play. Late flag thrown in. Right at the point of contact.
Yeah, it kind of seems like a late hit where it was thrown, but we'll see. Maybe a face mask. Oh, looks like they're marking it towards us.
Wow. Personal foul against the Hurricanes after a 7-yard pickup. Then they'll march off 15. Brings it all the way back to the Hurricanes 44. The marker on the far side still says first down. It should be second. That should have been after the play was done. So I'm going to say it's second down. Have to get the ball all the way to the Patriots' 38-yard line. Andrew takes it, drops, looking, under pressure, rolls back, still under pressure. Now he's going to fire it deep. He's got a man open down there. Jalen Bryant, it is caught, and the flag thrown. We got pass interference for sure, but Jalen Bryant hauled it in inside the 20-yard line. A first down Hurricanes, and they're in the pinch-a-penny red zone. 47-yard strike, and the Canes will have 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
That's a great job, number one, Andrew, evading the sack, rolling out. Instead of taking it, let's throw it, right? Let's find somebody. And then great job from Jalen getting up there and catching that. That was an unbelievable catch. He absolutely climbed the ladder to catch that. Has the PI as well. We're going to obviously decline the PI, take the ball right there at the 19-yard line.
Canes in the Pinch-A-Penny red zone. Pinch-A-Penny, the perfect people for the perfect pool. For all your pool and spa supplies, go to Pinch-A-Penny, 3500 Manatee Avenue West. First down and 10 Hurricanes. 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Tied 7-7. This time he mishandles it, throws out the flat.
Calm down a little bit, Andrew. Calm down. He had him open. Great job from Andrew to
trying to get
the ball.
It, Torrey just panicked.
Yeah, they're just a little too quick of a pass there.
Incomplete pass stops. The play clock is 19 seconds ago, first quarter.
because Torrey was wide open. Corner fell back. They're playing probably cover 3. He's falling back 7-8 yards. Torrey gets that, makes one guy miss. It's a touchdown. So a little bit uncharacteristic of Andrew in the way he's been throwing a little bit errant here, but I think he'll settle down a little bit, get going.
Good to see Jalen Bryant back on the field, dinged up on that catch, but he's back in there wide right. This time Andrew will hand off to Keyshawn up the middle, gets through the first tackle, still moving along, and he's drugged down, but not before he picks up about 7. And that should be the final play of the first quarter. It is. We're tied 7-7 here at Joe Canam Field at Hawkins Stadium. You're listening to the 2024 FHSAA Football Region Quarterfinal on AM 930 The Answer.
Perkins Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Mitsubishi in Bradenton is proud to be a sponsor of Manatee Hurricanes football. At the award-winning Perkins Auto Group, you'll get a championship deal on a big selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. And you can browse hundreds
Come on,
right
we
now
gotta get
at
6.
Perkins.com. For over 65 years, Perkins has been family-owned and operated with sales and service that can't be beat. Go Hurricanes! From Perkins Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Mitsubishi in the 2700 block of 1st Street in Bradenton.
First Southern Bank is proud to be the banking partner for Manatee Hurricane football because they're a true community bank that understands the importance of supporting the neighborhoods they're proud to serve. Conveniently located at 1825 Manatee Avenue West, you can also find out more about First Southern Bank by visiting their website, fsb-bank.bank. Once again, that's fsb-bank.bank. And let them know you heard about them through Manatee football. Experience for yourself the First Southern Bank difference. And go Canes.
Member FDIC insured, equal housing lender.
AM 930, The Answer.
Back at Joe Canam Field at Hawkins Stadium. Thanks to Conley Buick GMC, who helps us do everything we do here each and every week and all season long. Canes with the ball at the 13-yard line. Third down, about 4, we'll say short 4, long 5 right here. We go 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Official puts the ball in play. Here we go. Andrew will fake the handoff, throw across the middle, trying to get to Jalen Bryant, and that's going to be a roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer right there.
That's going to be a first down, the easy way for the Canes, and I say easy way. I hate to see Andrew get hit like that, but we'll take the first down. Personal foul, roughing the passer will bring it half the distance to the goal of first down for the Hurricanes.
We'll obviously take it, but again, Andrew this is not characteristic of him. He's 3 of 8. Usually, he's a little more efficient than this. So that's kind of the big story a little bit, as we go through this first quarter of the game here. Let's see if we can punch this in and get up 14-7.
Andrew right now is like a tire that you've put too much air in. You almost got to let a little bit out.
Jazzed up a little bit. A little jazzed up.
First and goal, Hurricanes at the 7-yard line. Keyshawn tries a sidestep. He'll get about a yard before he stopped. He'll bring up second and goal. Tried to go off the left side. Wasn't much there. Pinellas Park defense did a great job of just collapsing down.
Good job on the interior line there from Pinellas Park. So, hey, when you get closer, as you get closer to the goal line, everything kind of shrinks a little bit. Everything, obviously, the field gets very small. So, good job from Pinellas Park. We just got to be able to find that crease and go.
This time we'll go 2 receivers left. 2 tight ends. Fakes a handoff. Andrew will keep it himself. Fumbles it loose. And it's recovered by the Patriots at the 1. Turnover by the Canes, and the Patriots will take over 1st and 10 at their own 1. Just reached in, and I think he was trying to stretch it out just a little bit. And as he got close, and
it was a great read. It's the exact right. If I'm Coach Grant, I'm going over there to Andrew, say, look, let's relax. That was the right read to make.
Absolutely.
You were there, Don't do too much, right? Get it to the 1 yard line. Let's punch it on third down. It was the correct read. And hey, but now we got to turn it over a little bit here, defense, right? Hey, they're looking at the end zone right now. Let's see if we can get a big play here, maybe a safety turnover for the defense.
Last time they tried to go big early, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try and do it again. Under center goes the quarterback. He tries to push it out, and he doesn't have much room. He'll get maybe 2 yards right there, but tries to get a little bit of breathing room.
Yep, got a little bit.
Second down and 8 for the Patriots.
And this is where defense, you got to be able to say, look, hey, we got to come up big for our offense. They're on the doorstep right there about to score. Defense, we got to come up big here. And whether you make a huge play and a turnover or anything like that, just stop them down here at this end. We're going to get great field position and capitalize, hopefully.
Casanova takes a snap, wasn't ready for it at all, and he's going nowhere. A loss of a yard on the play. He was not looking for that snap. If it doesn't hit him right in the stomach, if it hits him up higher, that ball's loose.
Yeah, absolutely. Great job by Dangler to see the snap and go automatically. It looks like a timeout taken there by Pinellas Park. But great job by Dangler to see it, react. Now it's a 3rd and 8.
Pinellas Park takes a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're listening to the 2024 FHSAA Football Region Quarterfinal on AM 930 The Answer.
Bose Imaging Centers are dedicated to bringing you the best quality radiology imaging available today. With locations in the heart of both Bradenton and Sarasota, Bose Imaging Centers are close to all major medical centers. And the over 4 generations of the Bose family healthcare experience will ensure you a comfortable and professional visit. Bose Imaging Centers, where quality and customer service are the standard. Online at boseimagingcenter.com.
AM 930, The Answer.
9:58 to go in the first half. Score tied 7-7. Pinellas Park will have 3rd down and 8 at their own 3-yard line. See if we can get a little bit of a push right here and try and force him to get rid of the ball early.
It'll be interesting to see what Pinellas wants to do. They're going to try to throw the ball for the first down, run it, be conservative, and punt.
I think they throw all day long.
Nothing to lose, really, right? Dangler.
Fakes it, throws across the middle, and the receiver gets out of the first one. Loose ball. And it's going to be recovered by the Patriots, but should be short of the first down.
They're about a yard, maybe half a yard short. Great job there by Dangler, but he get up in there, get pressure. Good job. I don't know who had the tackle, maybe Cotton. Running back, a little nub guy came out into pass coverage there, and
they're going to go for it right here. Here we go.
Wow. This is big.
Big 4th down right here. No, they gave him the first down. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
That ball did not get to the 11-yard line, and they called a first down.
Wow.
1st and 10 Patriots. I thought he was at least a half a yard short. Here we go, 1st and 10 Patriots. Hand off to McNeil off the right side, trying to find some running room, and taken down by Caleb Matalau and Ronan Dangler on the outside. No gain on the play.
Nowhere to go there. Great job. Way to string it out from the defensive guys. Matalau getting there, Dangler getting there. What's odd to me about going back to that 3rd down is they didn't even come measure it.
No. They set it down and immediately called first down.
11. That's crazy. But it is what it is. Move on.
The sticks aren't even, they're just past the 11-yard line. He was shy of the 11-yard line.
Yeah, craziness. Still got a chance, though, to stop him here and get field position, hopefully inside our own 50.
2nd down and 10. 8:40 to go in the first half. This time it'll be Casanova himself. Ball's loose again. The Canes got it.
We got it.
Recovery on the fumble. Good job forcing the fumble, and the Canes take over at the 20-yard line. Ryan Cotton, Kavion Smith right there as well forces the fumble, and the Canes great field position.
Big time. Hey, as our late friend Eddie Mulock used to say, turnover, baby. So always a good time to get a turnover. What a great job there for the Hurricane defense to respond after the offense did a turnover, get your own turnover, almost 2 there. Obviously, Pinellas Park falls on the first one, and Kavion falls on the second one. Offense, here we go.
Canes 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line of the Patriots. Hand off to Keyshawn up the middle, bounces out to the left, and a shoestring tackle drags him down around the 18-yard line, puts the Canes in the pinch a penny red zone. A pickup of 3 yards. 2nd down and 7. The Canes in the pinch a penny red zone. Pinch a penny, the perfect people for the perfect pool. Whether you're in for any of your pool supplies or just need somebody to come take care of your pools, go and call Pinch a Penny, 3500 Manatee Avenue West.
Lee Zoller will take care of you, man.
2nd and 7. Andrew takes it, fakes it, rolls right. Looking, dumps it over and in and out of the hands of Farrakhan Shannon. Just took his eyes off of it. He's trying to turn and run. Just didn't haul it in before he had the chance. So it brings up a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, catch the ball there. He probably gained about 4 or 5 yards in that play and bring up a 3rd and short. Instead, now it's a 3rd and 7, 3rd and long for the Hurricanes. And, hey, we're in field goal range, but that's not the ultimate goal here, especially after turnover. You want to go get 7 points. So
I like trying to go to the right corner over here. We have yet to really stretch it out. Jalen Bryant will come out here split
no
wide.
Safety help with Jalen Bryant. I agree with you.
This time, Andrew drops, looking, fires. He's got Farrakhan again. This time he's got the 1st down. I take that back. That was A.J. Causey. A.J. Causey, a 10-yard pickup, puts him inside the 10. 1st and goal, Hurricanes at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, great job there. And he kind of threw it in a bunch of traffic there. Way to find A.J. Causey for the 1st down. Keep the Canes moving.
Andrew takes the snap, hands off to Keyshawn, tries to find some wiggle room off the left side. He'll pick up about a yard. Gets it down around the 7. 2nd and goal. Just under 7 minutes to play in the first half. Score tied 7-7. Canes knocking on the door, trying to get the lead back. They had it early. Gave up a big play, tied it back up 7-7. This time Andrew hands to Keyshawn up the middle. Touchdown! Keyshawn Smith from 7 yards out, and the Canes go up 13-7, and a great job on the left side of that offensive line to open that hole.
I kind of said, look, we got a lot of guys on the left-hand side. Let's see if we go right away from all that formation. But we didn't. We ran right to where it was, kind of short side of the field. Maybe we outnumbered them in the run blocking scheme. So great job there. Keyshawn untouched for a 7-yard touchdown.
Tucker Tavernier on for the point after. Aiden Clark the snap. Good snap. Good hold by Jalen Bryant. The kick is up, and it is good by Tucker Tavernier, and the Canes go up 14-7. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the 2024 FHSA Football Region Quarterfinal on AM 930 The Answer.
If you want a company that treats you and your family right, then you must be in Conley Country. Conley Buick GMC in Bradenton is the proud recipient of GMC's Dealer of the Year Award. This rare designation recognizes Conley Buick GMC for over 60 years of exceptional service. So experience the difference for yourself today. Tons of inventory, fair pricing, friendly service. GMC's Dealer of the Year, Conley Buick GMC. We are professional grade on Cortez Road West in Bradenton and at ConleyBuickGMC.com. Welcome to Conley Country.
AM 930, The Answer.
Welcome back here at Joe Kinnan Field at Hawkins Stadium. 6:35 left in the second quarter. Manatee takes the lead again against the Pinellas Park Patriots, 14-7. That scoring recap after the fumble recovery by Kayvon Smith, 22 yards, 5 total plays, ended up with a 7-yard touchdown by Keyshawn Smith.
Tucker Tavernier with the Basil's Chicken and Ribs is going to be taken at the 11-yard line across the 20, 25, 30.
Oh, no.
He's out to the 40. He's gone. That's going to be Nobles. He's history, touchdown, and just like that, 14-13.
Wow.
Kickoff return for a touchdown, and the Patriots are one kick away from tying us right back up.
And we just talked about what a great job all year we've done on kickoff coverage. And right there, they just found the seam and see you later, unfortunately.
Well, the sad thing is you got wind at your back, and we're still only kicking it down around the 10, 11-yard line. I mean, got to be able to bang that ball into the end zone, and unfortunately it doesn't happen, and a great return by Nobles, and within a blink of an eye, we're 14-13. Saucedo on for the extra point. Kick is up and blocked. No good, and the Canes will hold the lead at 14-13.
Hey, if there's any kind of okay, that's it, right? Like 14-13. But listen, that's something that, again, we haven't seen it all year. We've been really, really good on kickoff coverage. And kind of strange to see the seam break open there for the Patriots. But, hey, listen, it is what it is. Got to move on. We get the ball back offensively. Now we can get down and do a good drive here, take the lead back.
Well, let's see if we can return the favor, right?
You know we're capable of it. I do think they're probably going to pooch. If their first kick, they pooch. I don't think they want anything to do with our kickoff return.
No.
We kicked a return for them in the regular season about a month ago. So my guess is pooch kick from Patriots. But that puts us in great field position.
Keyshawn Smith and Torrey Gilly back deep for the Hurricanes. Jalen Bryant the up on the far side. Keith Smith on the up back on the near side. Pick your poison is what I say. So Saucedo walks to it slowly, and he'll pooch it, and it's going to be taken by Figueroa.
Wow.
And Figueroa the return of about 7 yards. And
well, D. Lyman said, no, Jalen, I don't want you to
Jalen wanted it. He called for it.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. Figueroa was like, no, this is my time to shine, my friend. 7-yard game.
Good job of securing it and returning a little bit. But,
listen,
boy, I would have loved to have seen Jalen get that because there was a little bit of a crease. Yes.
I'm sure Coach Stollard, Coach Green will be like, hey, listen, Christian, we love you, right? But that's not your lane. Stay in your lane, my friend.
That comes down to communication, right? So you're talking about trying to figure out what you're going to do. So we have a stoppage of play on the field for a water break. We'll take a water break here as well. You hear from the FHSAA sponsorship. First and 10 Hurricanes.
Tonight's game in the 2024 FHSAA Class 5A Football Championships is sponsored by the Florida High School Athletic Association. The FHSAA is a democratic organization with a membership of more than 800 middle and senior high schools, all committed to ensuring that Florida's student athletes can compete fairly and equitably in an educational environment. The Florida High School Athletic Association, building leaders through teamwork, sportsmanship, and citizenship.
First and 10, handoff to Keyshawn Smith across the 50, out to the 45, and a 14-yard pickup. And by golly, there goes flags everywhere, and I think that's going to be against us. We ran that guy all the way out of bounds, and
gosh.
Yeah, you get a great run right there, and we'll see. They'll sort it out, but I got a feeling it's going to be against the Hurricanes. We ran him all the way into the 10 over there. There's no doubt this is going against us. So, yeah, it is 15 yards going the other way. Still first down, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like a loss of one, but you get to repeat the down. I mean, you know, it's hard to yell at a guy for the effort and the block that you're making, but you just got to be aware of where you're out in the field. And as soon as the 10 shows up, you got to let him go.
I want to let him go a little before the 10. I mean,
you know, love the physicality, love the effort. Let him go when you see the white.
All right, I'll bring up first and 11. 6:12 go first half. Manatee leading 14-13. Andrew takes it, hands off to Keyshawn up the middle, and he'll fight forward for a couple of yards.
Go,
Still
go.
on his feet.
He's
and
still running, DC.
What could have been a 1, maybe 2-yard pickup turns into a 6-yard, maybe 7. See where they officially set the ball. Move it all the way out to the 49-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 3. 8-yard pickup by Keyshawn.
Just run his feet with contact and not going down easily. Great job by Keyshawn.
It's time to hand off to Keyshawn off the left side, across midfield to the 45 to the 40, to the 35, and finally taken down around the 31-yard line. Keyshawn Smith, 22-yard pickup and a first down for the Hurricanes.
Again, listen, like I say, you're going to continue to Keyshawn. He gets 3, he gits 4. Maybe you stifle him a bit, and all of a sudden, bang, he's out the gate. And that's what you're going to see when Keyshawn has that open field space. What I love to see is running weak. We've done that actually a lot this year. We're on the weak side of the field, so let's keep it going.
This time the Canes go 3 receivers to the left. Andrew hands off to Keyshawn again, skips through to the 25 to the 20 and runs a guy over to first down inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. And the Canes with a 12-yard pickup by Keyshawn Smith, and they're in the Pinch a Penny red zone. Pinch a Penny, the perfect people for the perfect pool. For all your pool and spa supplies, go to Pinch a Penny, 3500 Manatee Avenue West. Again, 3 receivers to the left. 1st and 10 Hurricanes. Hand off to Keyshawn again, up the middle, across the 15, down around to the 12-yard line, an 8-yard pickup. And Pinellas Park player is down, and boy, they were on the move and going hard. Look at that. Hey, looky there. Butterscotch shake, I love them. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Shake Pit. My favorite shake right there.
Yeah, I don't know what Pinellas Park player that is. It looks like he's getting up on his own. That's good. Thanks, Gary.
So it'll bring up 2nd down and 2. Actually, we'll call it a 2.5, right? So you got to get inside the 10-yard line, just inside the 10 for the first down. Right now, tempo started to pick up a little bit. We're moving a faster tempo. We've found some running off the left side, and I continue to expose it until they can stop it, right?
Absolutely. I mean, why do anything? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? That's that old saying. So I agree with you. And we're even going trips to the boundary. We're putting guys over there. And offensive line is doing a very good job finding some holes here for Keyshawn.
Two receivers to the left. This time hand to Keyshawn up the middle, and he's going to walk in. Touchdown, Keyshawn Smith. And the Canes extend the lead to 20-13. A 13-yard run by Keyshawn Smith. And the Canes extended a little bit more. And, hey, again, off the left side of that offensive line.
Potent.
Derek Morgan, Aiden Clark, and doing a great job out there pushing them around.
Yeah, great job there from left side. I mean, just continue to run and pound the rock. I love the mentality. I mean, Coach Green's mentality. I know he's wide receiver and the razzle-dazzle. He loves running the ball and being physical.
Aiden Clark to snap. Bryant with a hold. Tucker Tavernier with a kick. Up and good, and the Canes extend the lead. 21-13. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the 2024 FHSAA Football Region Quarterfinal on AM 930, The Answer.
Go Canes! Brown & Sons Funeral Homes and Crematory wish Manatee High School the best of luck this season. Brown & Sons have been your Manatee neighbor for half a century, with 3 generations of service and caring professionals to guide your family through these difficult times. Featuring Trust 100 pre-planning to handle all your local and long-distance needs. Celebrate the game of football, but when the game of life must end, depend on Brown & Sons Funeral Homes and Crematory to serve you. Online at brownandsonsfuneral.com.
AM 930, The Answer.
Manatee Memorial.
Welcome back here to Joe Kinnan Field at Hawkins Stadium as the Hurricanes retake the lead, or further lead, 21-14 21-13 over the Patriots with that drive, 58 yards, 6 runs, all Keyshawn Smith finishing up in a 13-yard touchdown run. All your scoring recast brought to you by Buccaneer Pond.
Tucker Tavernier kicks the Basil's chicken ribs kickoff, and it's going to squirt out of bounds. I mean, almost backed up a little bit, had a little wedge shot to it, but it goes out of bounds around the 8-yard line. So bring the ball out to the 30-yard line where they'll start 1st and 10. Patriots trailing with 4:10 to go here in the first half. Manatee up 21-13.
Yeah, it's all been big, explosive plays that has kept Pinellas in the game, right? The big play in pass game, the big play, obviously, in their special team game with the kickoff return. You eliminate those big plays, and obviously it's a way different ball game, but it is what it is. So, defensively, you got to say control the big plays, no more, deep balls on us, and obviously special teams be able to control that. But offensively, we'll be able to do kind of what we wanted to do here. A little bit sketchy here in the pass game, but run game with Keyshawn, he's up over 100 yards already on the game.
Casanova will have 3 receivers to his left. Take the snap, fakes inside, and try and run, nowhere to go. Ronan Dangler just lights him up, and that's one of our best plays of the night defensively. All of our best plays are brought to you by Richardson Stenton Roofing, and Ronan Dangler just destroyed Jaden Casanova.
Is not good, but Alvoid Keenan was there as well with a great job in the interior. Obviously bringing a blitz, Coach Beatty bringing a blitz, which I love, that. And, Ronan Dangler coming up big right there.
He absolutely came out of there like a cannon shot.
And I hate to see Casanova down. You don't want to see a guy down. But
no, I like to see great hits.
And,
I mean, what an explosive hit. I mean, he came through there, and Ronan does such a great job of seeing the field, seeing the openings, and hitting it, and he hits it quickly.
Well, he's a prototypical linebacker. He'll run through walls, right? He's not afraid of any kind of contact. He sees the field really, really well, works really well in space, evades blocks. He is a prototypical linebacker, and when you put that with the defensive front, the up front that we have with Ian and Alboy and Christian, I mean, special things happen, and great job there. I'm glad Casanova's getting up after that big hit.
Yeah, he's up and walking off, and thank goodness, because I mean, he got destroyed, and hopefully he shakes it off. Maybe it just knocked the wind out of him. I mean, but, man, you talk about a young man, he had nowhere to go. Before he could even
do anything,
it was over. Yeah.
So here we go.
McNeil will step in at the quarterback spot. The running back will take it over. So you have to expect the fact that McNeil's going to run no matter what. We'll have to give a whole lot of respect to the receivers right here. This time McNeil will keep it himself. He finds running room, sidesteps one, and finally the Canes wrap him up, but not before he picks up about 13 yards. You had to know he was going to run the football, right?
Absolutely. No question about it. But he picks up a big gain for Pinellas Park. Now puts them in a 3rd and 2 situation. Their 4th third down of the evening. They're 2 of 3 before this. So, listen, they've been really, really good on 3rd down. That's something from a defense you want to be able to stop 3rd downs. Casanova coming out, which is good. Come back in,
3rd and 2 for the Patriots at their own 43-yard line. And we jumped off sides. So 1st down, Patriots.
The easy way.
Ian got a little excited right there. He tried to pull himself back, and he broke into the neutral zone.
Well, that's 4 penalties already for the Hurricanes for 40 yards. I mean, that's something we've pretty much been a pretty clean ball club when it comes to penalties. So that's kind of uncharacteristic, and maybe that's because of lack of playing, right? Lack of the game experience a little bit, maybe.
1st and 10. McNeil gets a handoff up the middle. He's got running room. He's still got on his feet.
He cannot make the first tackle.
He's got enough for the 1st down right there. They'll move the sticks again. 1st and 10. Patriots into Manatee territory. Set the ball at the 42-yard line of the Hurricanes. 2:45 to go here in the first half. Manatee leading 21-13. Patriots will come out. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Casanova fakes inside, throws down the middle, and well overthrown, trying to hit his favorite receiver, Caden Nobles, and nowhere close on that one.
Yeah,
you almost got to think at some point, Chad, when you go up and say, okay, listen, we're going to try and press coverage against Nobles all day, right? So really the receiving core is him and Caro. Those are the 2 guys. So if you press, because he's getting rid of the ball in less than a second and a half, maybe 2 seconds tops. Yes.
If he doesn't, Dangler's there.
This time under pressure, throws a screen pass. McNeil's got running room. Plenty of running room, and he's going to be off to the races. Touchdown, Pinellas Park. 42 yards, and, boy, they dialed one up at the right time right there, and that'll cut the lead to 21-19. Saucedo will come on for the point-after attempt, but just when you get a big play, you got things going your way, you give up 2 big ones, and, again, large chunks is what's hurting the Hurricanes defensively.
Yeah, explosive plays, right? I mean, that's what I said. You gotta eliminate explosive plays, and there's another 42-yarder explosive play for a touchdown for the Patriots. And again, this is not our defense has only given up more than 20 points one time or twice. And that was against Lowndes, and we got it. Hit the upright.
Hit the upright and went in.
But we've only given up over 27 points twice. Lowndes and Buchholz. This is uncharacteristic of us giving up the big plays like this, especially at those first 2 games early on. And so just something we got to be able to say, it's hard to simulate what you're going to see, especially defensively during the weeks. And we've obviously had the weeks off. I think that's kind of what's the difference here. Our defense has definitely been a little bit slower at times. Tackling's not as crisp as it usually is a little bit. So we'll see what we can do here as we finish off this half.
Our score 21-20, 2:23 to go in the first half, and this series is huge. You go down, if you could score on this series, whether it's 3 or start second half with it. So this could be anywhere from a 10 to a 14-point swing right here if you can capitalize. Every kick so far has been a pooch kick by Saucedo. And we'll see the same thing again as he slowly walks to it, and he'll pooch it this time to the other side, and it's going to be taken by the up man around the 34-yard line.
Jaquan. Yeah, Jaquan Williams, good job, and because obviously they've been kicking to our left, they're right. So good job, heads up there by Jaquan to be able to catch that. And, hey, good field position, right? We're on the 34-yard line.
Plenty of time to work our way down the field. 2:21 to go here in the first half. 21-20, Manatee leads over the Pinellas Park Patriots. Canes will break the huddle, 2 receivers to the left. Andrew takes the snap, drops, looking. He's going to go deep for Jalen Bryant, looking for him, and caught in the 20,
touchdown.
The 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Jalen Bryant in one play, and the Canes score. Just like that, the Canes extend the lead, and wow, what a beautiful throw. And Jalen was kind of tied up, got away, and there it was, just sitting right there into his hands. Got away from one tackler, walks into the end zone, and the Canes extend the lead 27-20.
Wow, what a great pass there from Andrew. What a pretty ball. I mean, what a great ball. Because that's one where you can lead him outside a little bit and he gets out of bounds. What a very pretty ball from Andrew. And from Jalen, just kind of keep his body because he did get dinged up a little bit as he's going. Got a little push there. What a great job from Jalen to catch it and then taking it to pay dirt.
Jalen Bryant's 7th touchdown reception of the season. Tucker Tavernier on for the point after. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good, and the Canes extend the lead 28-20.
Hey, that's an easy scoring recap right there. 76 yards, one play. What a huge strike from Andrew Heidel to Jalen Bryant for the touchdown. Our scoring recap brought to you by Buccaneer Pawn. Whether you're buying or selling, visit them in Sarasota or Bradenton for what's most convenient for you. All your scoring stats as we talk about them tonight, brought to you by Howard Leasing, your trusted PEO and HR needs. Visit them at 6312 Manatee Avenue West.
Canes up 28-20. I tell you what, it just almost got to take a breather up here as fast. I mean, this game has been all big plays. Big plays on Pinellas Park side. That's the first huge play for the Hurricanes and a quick strike.
Yeah, I mean, and we know we can do that, right? There's no question. We know we can do that. And I think, again, I think the rust is going to be on the defensive side when you don't play for so many weeks. The full tackling and the full blocking, you can't really simulate that because you don't want to do that during practice on your own guys.
Tucker Tavernier for the Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff, and this time he'll bang it down around the 12-yard line. Nobles again across the 20. 25 gets away from the first guy around the side. Here we go again. Nobles got some running room, slows down, tries to find a couple blocks. He does, and they're deep into Hurricane territory around the 32-yard line. Some point you got to say, hey, I'm going to stop kicking to him.
No,
right?
Yeah, absolutely. At some point, you got to go the other way.
Doesn't take a whole lot of thought process to say there's certain guys you don't want to kick the ball to.
Yeah, I'm not doing it anymore.
I'm going to go the other side. I'm going to take my chances with Cairo on the other side and say, hey, you know what, can he do it? I don't know. Or pooch kick it like you were doing before. I mean,
let's fool me twice, right? So let's not have him fool us a third time.
So 1:54 to go in the first half, and what looked to be a great swing of momentum and putting things where you could get the ball back. Now all of a sudden you're in a situation, say, okay, I said it before, it could be a 14-point swing going into, start the second half, get the ball again, but give a big kickoff return, and next thing you know, they got the ball down at the Hurricanes' 34-yard line, 1st and 10.
I don't know what the stoppage is. Did we call timeout? Did they call timeout?
I don't think anybody called timeout. I'm not sure what's going on.
Everybody's going to the sideline.
All right, here we go.
Should be starting it. Let's go.
All right, so the Patriots have the ball 1st and 10 at the Manatee 34-yard line after a huge return by Caden Nobles. See if the Canes can come up with a big defensive stop here before the half. Casanova will keep it himself at the middle on the draw play, and not much there. Get maybe 2 yards. Sets up a 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, good job there from Ronan Dangler. It's like timeout. Their timeout.
Yeah, they stopped it on the field. There's something going on. I don't know if face masks got hooked up together
Dangler's
right there.
Face mask got caught up with Casanova's.
Well, everybody got twisted up. We got helmets stuck together, everything. Look at this. Ronan's helmet stuck in his helmet and into the pads. It's going to take a moment to clean this one up here.
There we go. Now we got it.
All right, finally everything's separated. Manatee will take a timeout. We'll keep things right here. Hey, this weekend, go visit the Cortez Kitchen. They're open for business right next door to one of our other sponsors, the Swordfish Grill. Cortez Kitchen, where you can enjoy live music, fresh seafood with a waterfront view. The Cortez Kitchen, located in the heart of the Cortez Village. Here you can experience the old Florida feel with a cold drink and great seafood. The Cortez Kitchen, where every meal is the catch of the day.
All right, so now it's time for defense. Good job there on the quarterback draw from Casanova, stopping for a gain of 2. So Defense is now going to get back and regroup from the big play, the big return, kickoff return after a big play from us. See what we can do here. You know, they were spreading us out. Now they're bringing us in tight.
Second down and 8 for the Patriots. 1:39 to go in the first half. Fakes a handoff inside, then Casanova takes it himself.
Ooh.
He slips.
He didn't want any of it.
No, he didn't. I don't know that he really slipped. I think he was just trying to get down.
I don't blame him.
No, I don't either.
But Christian Figueroa's right there. Looks like we're going to use our timeouts. Yeah, that's wise, man. You can't take them with you. Use your timeouts. Stop. We stop them here. Use the last one and maybe get the ball back a little bit. And like you say, we get the ball second half. Let's get the ball back with a minute left, right? See what we can do.
Yeah, big third down coming up. If the Canes can make the stop here, then it all flips. Do they go for it, or are they in range for Cicito, which he's going to be kicking in the wind? His kicks so far and extra points have not been good.
No, and it's a pretty hefty win. I mean, those flags across the field, they're moving.
I think it's 2-down territory for him regardless, right?
Yeah.
So
you got one timeout left. You'll be able to stop it out to here, maybe 5 seconds, 6 seconds on a play. And then they'll be able to move it, 30, 40 seconds down. Give us about, 40 seconds, 30 seconds left.
Don't be surprised if they try and strike something deep here.
This Trips bunch down here, you never know what they can do here.
Casanova. They run an end around to Nobles. Nobles has got the first down. No, short of the first down. He's going to be short by a yard. Great job by Ronan Dangler to trip him up. But a great play call by Pinellas Park.
Yeah, very good
right
little counter action there with the Trips bunch, and good job by Ronan Dangler. What a tackle to stop the first down.
Hurricanes take their final timeout. Keep things right here. 1:20 to go in the first half. 28-20, Manatee leading. Now the question is, what do you do?
What do you do, right? Do you want to, if you do go for it and you don't get it, you're giving it to us with a minute and 15, let's say, left, and we know we can make big strikes, or do you're not going to punt the ball, obviously. Do you kick the field? Don't like they're going to kick the field.
No, they're going to go for it.
What I would definitely do is do it on a 2 count. They like to throw their hands down, maybe make us jump off sides, so something we got to watch up front, no doubt.
I would have to think, if you're going to do something here, you're either going to go Casanova's going to keep it himself, or he's going to give them McNeil. I really don't see them throwing the football in this situation, but
I can see another counter here with
they surprise
Tyro right there on the wing. Maybe a little counter action come back the other way. Oh, Caro goes under snap. Gets it.
Oh, wow. He did get it after that. Oh, my goodness. We almost had him behind the line. Ryan Cotton was right there, but a first down.
Play. Cairo goes into motion, comes back, gets up onto the center, and takes it for a couple yards, gets the first down.
That's had him on the – yeah, it was.
Initial tackle
hit,
we had.
Yes.
But, hey, that's a nice play call, play design by Pinellas Park.
1st and 10, 1:05 remaining in the first half. Clock running.
Well, the confidence that Pinellas Park has of Cairo getting under center, he doesn't do it. He's a wide receiver, right?
See if the Canes can force a turnover here. Yeah, we have a flag. They movement.
I think they moved.
Yeah, it was thrown to the offensive side. False start by the Patriots will back them up 5. 46 seconds remaining. Still first down, 1st and 15. Manatee leading 28-20. They'll bunch set it to the right. Nobles will be man-to-man over here, and Parker, I think, has got to cheat his way once his snap goes. If there's going to be a play, I got to think they're going to go to him if they're going to strike to the end zone.
Yeah, Nobles and Cairo are definitely their guys.
Casanova drops, looking, rolling right. Now he throws back across the field. Nobles open, touchdown.
Holding,
there's the flag.
Or in late hit by us on Matt allowed.
Well, we're going to see what the flag is, and I'm going to say it's going to be against the Hurricanes. I think the touchdown will stand. Let's see what the call is. Touchdown does stand. It's going to be a personal foul against the Hurricanes for roughing the passer.
Yeah, 28-yard strike there from Casanova. It's going to make it now 28-26. But what a good route by Nobles. He was over on the left side, just crossing the field, little sail route going right across the field. Casanova found him. I thought there was a holding on Ian Johnson-Kelly on the edge trying to get after Casanova. Obviously wasn't called. Touchdown, Patriots.
Cuts the lead at 28-26, 32 seconds remaining here in the first half. The Canes are in a dogfight here in the first half. We watch the same thing. Same thing we were at Lowndes, same thing we saw when we were at Buchholz. The first half was nip and tuck, right? And back and forth things going on, and see if we can settle things down in the second half.
Again, explosive plays, right? Anything over 20 yards, explosive play, 28-yard pass right there. And we just got to be able to limit those explosive plays.
Saucedo on for the extra point, and it's no good again.
28-26.
Wasn't even close, and actually the snap wasn't very good either. So a bad snap, and he has been lucky. The last extra point, he hit the upright and goes in. So his extra point kicks have not been good so far. Canes lead 28-26, 32 seconds remaining, and we already know what's going to happen here. They're going to pooch kick it. I would be, you got a 15-yard penalty that's going to be tacked on here, right? So don't be surprised they don't try an onside kick.
Why not, right?
Yeah.
You got nothing to
You're already on our side of the field, and I can promise you we're not going to come out. We get the onside kick. We're not going to come out here and just lay down and take a knee.
I think we'll take a shot for sure. Yeah. They only got one timeout left to both stop the ball, so I think we'll definitely come out and take a shot. We get the ball back second half, right? So it'd be great to maybe capitalize on something here at the end of the first half.
I don't even know why we're considering like he's going to kick it. I mean, we got to be hands team up front ready to go. Saucedo approaches the ball, and he'll kick it and bang it back into the end zone, which is fine. So we'll start 1st and 10 at our own 20. No timeouts remaining for the Hurricanes, but pick up a first down, the clock stops. Go up, spike it, get ready to go to the next one. So see if you can put yourself down in position, maybe get a field goal. I think it comes off the first play, right? If you make a good play on the first one, so be it. If not, then you go ahead and take the knee, go to the locker room with the lead 28-26. All you got to do right here is make sure you got ball security.
Right, you don't want to give up anything, and with getting the ball back in the second half, we may just say, hey, let's run the ball. If Keyshawn breaks it, great. Maybe do something else.
Single coverage out here. Nobles against Bryant. Andrew takes the snap, throws it in the flat. It's going to be caught underneath. Across the 25 to the 20, the 30,
Torrey.
the 40, the 45, 50. Still on his feet to the 45, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Torrey Gilly. One play, 80 yards. Torrey Gilly puts the Canes out in front, 34-26.
Let's go. What a big – listen, I thought Torrey at least had 20, 30 yards, but then all of a sudden he put on the afterburners. Little turbo. Unbelievable. Pressing that R2 button on the controller and going to the house. I mean, I knew Torrey was a good athlete. He would ball in his hands. He makes some good people. I didn't know about the speed like that. I mean, those were afterburners.
We have not seen that speed out of Torrey Gilly all year. Most of his catches are inside in the middle of the field, and he catches, turns into a running back. But, man, we got it into him out there on the bubble, and off to the races he went. Good snap. The hold is good. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Canes extend the lead 35-26. And this has been a game of just
Big
lightning,
plays.
dude. I
Just
mean,
big plays.
You can't fall asleep at the wheel for a second here, and this game is just back and forth, and I almost feel like I'm watching a Big 12 game right here, right?
Yeah. Or Maction.
Yeah.
Maction on Tuesday, Wednesday nights.
Goodness
I know
gracious.
your boy Reed. He loves that Maction action on Tuesday, Wednesday nights. But, I mean, this is kind of crazy. All big plays, all big strikes. I mean, that scoring recap, one play, 80 yards. Andrew to Torrey Gilly for the scoring recap right there, Buccaneer Pond, whether you're buying or selling. Visit him at 2 locations, one in Bradenton, one in Sarasota. Listen, all your stats. That's Andrew Hodder. We talked about him kind of missing some passes early on. He's now hit 227 yards on the night, which is phenomenal in the first half. All your all your game stats brought to you by Howard Leasing, your trusted PEO, 6302 Manatee Avenue West. Visit Chuck Howard over there. But what a great job. I mean, what a game. And really, it is about explosive plays. We've obviously had the most explosive plays, some turnover, and score. Now it's about what defense can stop somebody, right? I'll hedge my bet on us because
I would too.
I think our defense. Yeah, I think we'll get a little wake up call in the second half a little bit with coaches.
Tucker Tavernier with the Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds again.
Now, listen.
Just squib kick it. If this is what we're going to do, squib kick it. I'm about over the kick returns.
I don't want to kick it to Nobles.
No, but just squib it. Just let it roll down the field and see what happens.
Let the time go.
We've kicked 3 balls out of bounds. We've had 2 huge, one for a kickoff return for a touchdown, another big kick return all the way down inside the 35 to set up a touchdown for the Patriots. Some point in time, you got to figure something out, right? So just squib kick it and hope for the best, or just pooch kick it. I mean, they're doing it to us. Just pooch it the other way. Obviously, we can't get anything else going. The Patriots are going in to just take a knee, and we'll go to halftime here. Canes leading 35-26. We'll have the halftime report coming to you, the Shake Pit halftime report. When we come back, you're listening to the 2024 FHSAA Football Region Quarterfinal on AM 930, The Answer.
Manatee Memorial Hospital is available 24/7 with high-quality treatment at our expanded emergency care center. As an accredited chest pain center by the American College of Cardiology and with a comprehensive stroke certification from Healthcare Facilities Accreditation Program, our caring team will be ready when you arrive. Remember, if you experience symptoms of a possible heart attack or stroke, quickly call 911. Visit manateememorial.com for more information.
Former Hurricane Chuck Howard knows what it takes to be on a championship team. Howard Leasing is proud to sponsor the Hurricanes and is ready to champion solutions for your employees' leasing needs. Everything from big business to small business, Howard Leasing covers it all. From payroll processing and workers' comp to human resources and employee benefits. Get on the winning team with Chuck Howard and all the pros at Howard Leasing. Details available online at howardleasing.com. Again, that's howardleasing.com.
Coastal Orthopedics proudly supports Manatee High School and Hurricanes football. Dr. Dan Lamar, a former Hurricane, is the team's medical director. Dr. Lamar and the staff of experts at Coastal Orthopedics are recognized leaders in sports medicine and wellness technology. With offices in West Bradenton, East Bradenton, and Lakewood Ranch, they're always close by. Details online at coastalorthopedics.com. coastalorthopedics.com. Coastal Orthopedics, keeping you in the game.
They say life is better on the water, where the only measure of time is the disappearing tide and the sound of fishermen returning from a long day's work. That's where you'll find Swordfish Grill, nestled along the quiet Gulf Coast in Florida's oldest fishing village. This is a place to relax, to unwind, and enjoy freshly caught seafood. They say life's better on the water. We couldn't agree more. Swordfish Grill and Tiki Bar, located in Cortez, Florida's oldest fishing village.
Howdy, folks. Howdy Hudson here from AC Today. When you call AC Today, you're supporting a locally owned and operated business, employing members of your community. And I'd like to introduce you to the wonderful people of AC Today.
I'm Brian Darty, and I came on board with Howdy about a year and a half ago. I'm one of the weird ones that if you buy a system from AC Today, and if you buy it from me, you get my number forever. Meaning 8 years from now on a Friday night, if your system goes down, people call me, and I'll get a tech out there.
Okay, so my name is Quenisha Stevens. I call to book maintenances, and I do take the appointments when they call. You don't want to leave anybody down. We live in Florida. I wouldn't want to be down.
Please give us a call at 941-755-1336 or visit actoday-fl.com. For all your AC needs, remember, it's AC today, not tomorrow.
For the latest official news about Florida high school sports, including results of all rounds in the 2024 FHSAA Football Championship, visit FHSAA.com, the official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's www.fhsaa.com. Catch live and on-demand postseason coverage of the Florida high school sports at NFHSnetwork.com. Brought to you by the NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA.
And now, the Prosperity Group Manatee High School Football Halftime Show with your host, AJ Red.
Good evening and welcome into another edition of Manatee Hurricane High School Football here on AM 930 The Answer. Tonight we kick off the 2024 FHSAA Football Regional Quarterfinals with your Manatee Hurricanes coming in on a 5-game winning streak to take on the 7-3 Pinellas Park Patriots. Both teams look to keep their season going in hopes to call themselves state champions. Now let's go ahead and jump right into some first quarter action. After shaking off some start of the game jitters and a couple of Patriot penalties, the Canes get some really good field position and are able to put some points on the board.
Andrew takes a snap, hands off to Keyshawn. He walks in untouched. Touchdown, Keyshawn Smith. And the Canes go out in front 6-0 with 4:24 to go in the first quarter.
The extra point is good, and the Canes are leading the Patriots 7-0. Unfortunately, late in the first, the Patriots were able to get some space and aired it out for a quick 6. They tacked on the extra point, and we have ourselves a ball game. The Canes offense came on the field and wanted to finish out the first quarter strong.
Drops, looking under pressure, rolls back, still under pressure. Now he's going to fire it deep. He's got a man open down there. Jalen Bryant, it is caught. And the flag thrown. We got pass interference for sure, but Jalen Bryant hauled it in inside the 20-yard line. A first down Hurricanes, and they're in the pinch-a-penny red zone.
You know, when you give the Canes a second chance, you can count on big things happening.
This time it'll be Casanova himself. Ball's loose again. The Canes got it. Recovery on the fumble. Good job forcing the fumble, and the Canes take over at the 20-yard line.
And after that, they're able to add on some more.
Time Andrew hands to Keyshawn up the middle. Touchdown! Keyshawn Smith from 7 yards out, and the Canes go up 13-7, and a great job on the left side of that offensive line to open that hole.
The Patriots couldn't get to the 6, but the special teams are there to save the day.
Kick is up and blocked. No good, and the Canes will hold the lead at 14-13.
Hey, if there's any kind of
and they're not done there.
2 receivers to the left. This time hand to Keyshawn up the middle, and he's going to walk in. Touchdown, Keyshawn Smith. And the Canes extend the lead to 20-13. A 13-yard run by Keyshawn Smith. And the Canes extended a little bit more. And, hey, again, off the left side of that offensive line, potent. Derek Morgan, Aiden Clark, and doing a great job out there pushing them around.
And you might as well just add on some more.
Andrew takes the snap, drops, looking. He's going to go deep for Jalen Bryant, looking for him, and caught in the 20, the 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Jalen Bryant in one play, and the Canes score. Just like that, the Canes extend the lead, and wow, what a beautiful throw. And Jalen was kind of tied up, got away, and there it was, just sitting right there into his hands, and got away from one tackler, walks into the end zone, and the Canes extend the lead 27-20.
Wow, what a great pass there.
You know, the Patriots were able to get into the end zone again, and the Canes return the favor right back.
Takes the snap, goes at the flat. It's going to be caught underneath.
Go,
Across
Gilly.
the 25 to the 20,
Go,
the 30,
Torrey.
the 40, the 45, 50. Still on his feet to the 45, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Torrey Gilly. One play, 80 yards. Torrey Gilly puts the Canes out in front 34-26.
Let's go.
And you know what? They'll add on the extra point, and that's what we're going to leave it now with the Manatee Hurricanes 35 and the Pinellas Park Patriots 26. This has been a Hurricanes halftime highlight report Product presented by Prosperity Group Advisors. Contact Greg Ellie at Prosperity Group Advisors to learn how to best protect your assets as they grow using Greg's innovative safe money strategies. Go to mymoneyissafe.com. That's mymoneyissafe.com.
Because they're a true community bank that understands the importance of supporting the neighborhoods they're proud to serve. Conveniently located at 1825 Manatee Avenue West, you can also find out more about First Southern Bank by visiting their website, fsb-bank.bank. Once again, that's fsb-bank.bank. And let them know you heard about them through Manatee Football. Experience for yourself the First Southern Bank difference. And go Canes.
Member FDIC insured, equal housing lender.
Former Hurricane Chuck Howard knows what it takes to be on a championship team. Howard Leasing is proud to sponsor the Hurricanes and is ready to champion solutions for your employees' leasing needs. Everything from big business to small business, Howard Leasing covers it all. From payroll processing and workers' comp to human resources and employee benefits. Get on the winning team with Chuck Howard and all the pros at Howard Leasing. Details available online at howardleasing.com. Again, that's howardleasing.com.
Perkins Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Mitsubishi in Bradenton is proud to be a sponsor of Manatee Hurricanes football. At the award-winning Perkins Auto Group, you'll get a championship deal on a big selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. And you can browse hundreds right now at Perkins.com. For over 65 years, Perkins has been family-owned and operated with sales and service that can't be beat. Go Hurricanes! From Perkins Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Mitsubishi in the 2700 block of 1st Street in Bradenton.
Attention Sarasota Bradenton listeners. My name is Greg Ellie of the Prosperity Group. I'm a former Sarasota Bradenton native with over 30 years in the financial industry, where we focus on showing you how you can create tax-free income. That's right. We will teach you the most efficient ways for you to create tax-free income or a pension-like income. Simply call me at 1-800-440-0434 or go to mymoneyissafe.com. That's 1-800-440-0434.
Attention Patriots and all who love freedom. Are you ready to embark on an unforgettable adventure? Journey with me, Larry Elder, along with Mike Gallagher, Dennis Prager, and special guests Jennifer Horn and Joe Piscopo on the Patriots Alaska Cruise in August 2025. This experience is more than a vacation. It's a chance to participate in profound discussions and spirited debates with like-minded patriots. 7 action-packed days surrounded by the wonder and majesty of Alaska's rustic landscapes. Gain profound insights as you're immersed in the splendor of glaciers and fjords. And right now is a great time to buy a cruise as a holiday gift. You must book through us to have access to all our events, so don't wait. Visit travelwithsalem.com. Visit travelwithsalem.com. Mark your calendars August 16th through August 23rd, 2025. Secure your spot on this once-in-a-lifetime adventure by calling 855-565-5519 or book online at travelwithsalem.com. That's travelwithsalem.com.
The FHSAA is now on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Tweet us, like us, and tag us on your social platforms by searching for FHSAA. Keep up with teams and people who strive to make high school athletics in the state of Florida the best. Be a fan of it all by following us on social media at FHSAA.
AM 930, The Answer.
All right, welcome back to Manatee High School Hurricane Football Radio. This is Bowen Summer here for our halftime chat report, and I grabbed off the sideline our JV head coach, Coach Heidel, who is coming off the first undefeated JV season in a few years. And so, Coach Heidel, I just wanted to bring you up and congratulate you on a 7-0 season. Grab some makeup games. I think we ended up playing more games than any team in the county, and that's a credit to Coach Heidel and his staff for putting that together. And so, Coach Heidel, how's it feel to go undefeated this year?
It's awesome. And, yeah, I mean, the kids did an amazing job. We have some athletes and kids that work hard to get to where they want.
You know, you've got like I said, JV football. I think how many did we dress out there?
We had about 66.
66.
That's a lot of kids to manage, and but yeah, we did a phenomenal job on the field. So
well, I was able to be there for some of them, and I was able to run over and catch that last one versus Palmetto, and what a great cap to a great season, and see all the smiling faces. The kids just happy and just having fun.
Yeah, they were. They do have fun, and they are full of energy. Let me tell you.
And to see that next group coming up, we got a special group, and Coach Heidel's son is our starting quarterback, who's committed to Army, and real quick, Coach, how was that official visit to Army?
Absolutely amazing. Yeah, they gave us the royal treatment, and I'm excited for Andrew and just his next step into the next level, and just to see where it takes him.
All right, and Andrew's been such a great asset to the team. I remember you guys came back down here 3 years ago, and they've just been all in, all Manatee. You would have thought the Heidels grew up here in Bradenton with the rest of us. So, Coach, looking back on that JV, going 7-0, how important is it for those kids to learn how to win and to play at a high level?
I think that's. I feel as a coaching staff, that's my job. I'm to prepare them to go to the next level and to sort of see what kids have that are going to have that opportunity once they get there. And so it's fun. I have a great coaching staff that help me, and Coach Conley, Coach Brown, and without them, it would be extremely difficult for me to manage. So they made my job easy. All I had to do was try to manage 66 players, and Coach Conley ran the offense, and Coach Brown ran the defense, and yeah, it's fun. It was a fun season, fun working with them, and fun working with the players for sure.
And it was fun for the parents and for the fans to be a part of a lot of the we talk often, and I have an opportunity to spend a lot of time with the youth leagues, with the Wildcats, and to see these kids put on that those red and white jerseys and wear that Manatee, and they're so happy and so proud to be a part of it, and the JV program is vital to our success. And I've got a special place in my heart for JV football. My dad was a JV football coach here for a couple of decades, and when the JV team was rolling and winning, we were able to transfer that over to the varsity level, pretty quickly, and to see that success. So, give me one or two highlights, of your 7-0 season.
Oh wow, there were a lot. I really enjoyed watching Caden White run the ball.
Okay.
Yeah, he reminds me a little bit of Derrick Henry, a young Derrick Henry, and so it was fun watching him run the ball. We tried to rotate as many players as we could to try to give them all playing time. Palmetto game was certainly that was a fun one for sure. And kids just I love the way they work together to get to achieve the undefeated season, because that's what it took to get there. So
a lot of moving parts. There were 66 kids, and there's a lot of adjustment coming into high school.
Right.
The academics, the schedule of it, the commitment level.
Right.
So getting these kids adjusted, like, hey, on time's on time. You got to be here every day to practice. Yes. Getting those kids adjusted to the way that we do things at Manatee High School, to be able to come out here on a Friday night in November and get in a game like this, with a good Pinellas Park team that's giving us all we can handle right now.
Right, that's for sure. And but also just another thing that caught my attention was all of my players on the JV level, all but one were 9th and 10th graders, so they're all young kids.
Yeah.
And it's fun to prepare them for the varsity. So
yeah, and we've got a couple sophomores up here on varsity too that you did not have the luxury of getting.
That's exactly right.
I know we got three starting sophomore offensive linemen that might have helped you on occasion.
Absolutely, they could.
Coach Heidel, like I said, I just can't thank you enough. Coaching JV. It is a lot of admin work. It's a lot getting kids adjusted. It's not just calling plays and and passing out jerseys. What you guys did for those young men, the experience they got, they'll never forget. And we're going to celebrate these boys in this season, going 7-0, and we can't wait to see them at the next level. So, all right, Coach, it is 35-26. What's your prediction here for the second half?
Oh, man. I think we're going to kick it in gear, and we're going to take care of business.
Yeah, I like that. I think, you know what, it's okay to get in a shootout, and it shows that we can score with anybody. And so, again, thank you, Coach Hada, for being with us here to talk about our undefeated 7-0 JV season, and you're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football.
Thank you for having me.
Accidents happen every day, and no one expects that it's going to happen to them until it does. That's when your whole life can turn upside down. If you find yourself in that position, either from a personal injury or an on-the-job injury, you don't have to go it alone. Protect yourself with the team that's been protecting the rights of the injured in Bradenton and Sarasota for over 30 years. Legler, Murphy, and Battaglia. All injuries all the time. Contact them today by going to allinjurieslaw.com. That's allinjurieslaw.com.
Bose Imaging Centers are dedicated to bringing you the best quality radiology imaging available today. With locations in the heart of both Bradenton and Sarasota, Bose Imaging Centers are close to all major medical centers. And the over 4 generations of the Bose family healthcare experience will ensure you a comfortable and professional visit. Bose Imaging Centers, where quality and customer service are the standard. Online at boseimagingcenter.com.
Now, more than ever, you need a roofing partner you can count on. Hi, I'm Mike Egan, owner of Global Roofing and Contracting. For over 25 years, our company has assisted Florida property owners as they recover from damaging storms. People trust our company because we stand behind our promises and provide dependable service every time. When you partner with Global Roofing, a designated team member will assist you with navigating the insurance repair process. This includes properly documenting your loss, writing a scope of repair in a format your insurance carrier can accept, and finally scheduling your repairs to restore your property within an agreed time frame. You don't have to go through this process alone. At Global Roofing and Contracting, we are here to assist you from start to finish. Please contact us today at goglobalroofing.com to schedule a free evaluation. That's goglobalroofing.com. Remember, think local and go global. License number CCC 1330308.
For the latest official news about Florida high school sports, including results of all rounds in the 2024 FHSAA Football Championship, visit FHSAA.com, the official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's www.fhsaa.com. Catch live and on-demand postseason coverage of the Florida high school sports at NFHSnetwork.com. Brought to you by the NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA.
AM 930, The Answer.
All right, welcome back here at Joe Kinnan Field at Hawkins Stadium as we're 30 seconds left here at halftime. Manatee's up 35-26. We get the ball as we start the third quarter here at DC. And listen, it was a first half of explosive plays, left and right. Talking to your son Reader, I said, is this action or what? I mean, this is, like I said, we're getting towards our highest points we've given up all year. And it just looks like, from a defensive side, you can't really simulate real true game speed. You're not going to tackle fully, cover and all that kind of stuff with what's going on. But offense is flying around and making great plays defensively. He's got to, especially obviously in the pass game is what's hurt us, lock down a little bit better, and I think we're all right.
Yeah, you just settle down a little bit on the defensive side. I mean, Nobles has been the guy that's killed us so far offensively for the Patriots. And you look, I mean, give Pinellas Park credit. I
Absolutely.
mean, they get rid of the ball quickly, right? The idea is not to hold on to it very long. They're trying to get it to their playmakers quickly because if he hangs on to it a half second longer, we're back there. They know it, and they've done a good job of preparing for it. I'll give them credit there. The biggest disappointment so far has been us on special teams. I mean, what has been so good all year long, and, tonight is just one of those things. So you got to figure something different. I mean, if we get the ball to start the second half, you're down, you score, then what do you do kickoff-wise, right? I said it going down there at halftime. Maybe you squib kick it, maybe you just pooch kick it. But, I mean, I'm not going to try and kick something into the corners that it's just not working. We've kicked 3 balls out of bounds. We've given up 2 big returns, 1 for a touchdown. So got to kind of settle things down. But, hey, we're getting ready to start the second half. Manatee leading 35-26. Get ready for your second half action right here. The Canes back deep to receive. Torrey Gilly and Keyshawn Smith. Canes will be going right to left here to start the second half. So they'll be going against the wind here a little bit. Wind's really coming out of the northeast. And by golly, it was a little chilly when I walked down there.
It was definitely chilly.
Big kick right here, and it's going to be returnable by Keyshawn Smith from the 7. Across the 15 to the 20, 25, 30. Sidesteps outside, and he's going to be stopped just around the 30. Maybe they're going to put him around the 29-yard line.
Give me a penalty, no?
But a good return, and they just kept running him out of bounds. I mean, the whistle's blown, and we don't stop action. Keyshawn's still down over there. That's not a good sign. So, well, they're going to let him play, let him play. Here we go. Keyshawn does get up over there. So, see who they bring in the backfield to start.
Looks like Keith Smith. Bring in little brother.
All right, let's go. Let's bounce it the other way. First and 10, Hurricanes starting to their own 29-yard line to start us here in the second half. Takes a handoff, throws it out to Farrakhan Shannon across the 30, 35, and finally dragged down around the 37-yard line. 8-yard pickup. Farrakhan slow getting up.
Yeah, they kind of tackled him kind of almost like what they call it, a hip tackle, which they've eliminated in the NFL, by the way. I don't know how you tackle somebody in the NFL.
Yeah, and it just kind of rolled up on his ankle a little bit coming on the backside. So
nothing egregious by the defense. No, he's fine.
Actually, we'll give him 9. They actually put the ball out, second down and 1. Andrew brings Jalen Bryant in motion, gives it to Bryant on the jet sweep. He's going to be across the 40, 45, across midfield into Pinellas Park territory to the 49-yard line. A 12-yard pickup and a Hurricane first down.
Great job there from Jalen, and great job just up front, and then perimeter blocking from the wide receivers, giving Jalen some room there and a nice, easy 12-yard gain.
2 plays, and the Canes are in Pinellas Park territory. Keith Smith will offset the right side of Andrew Heidel. We'll go 2 receivers to the left. Jalen Bryant on the high side. Andrew drops, looking. He's going to fire deep, looking for Jalen, and it's going to be caught!
Wow.
Jalen Bryant with a huge catch. First down and goal at the 6-yard line. Pinellas Park saying they got it, but no, they're saying Hurricanes. Jalen Bryant came down with that. What a huge play. That's one of our best plays of the night. All of our best plays brought to you by Richardson Stenton Roofing. A 43-yard pass play down to the Pinellas Park 6-yard line.
136 total yards from Jalen Bryant already.
First and goal, Hurricanes at the Pinellas Park 6. The Canes in the Pinch A Penny red zone. Pinch A Penny, the perfect people for the perfect pool. For all your pool and spa supplies, go to Pinch A Penny, 3500 Manatee Avenue West.
I knew it was going to be a jump ball. Great job by the safety getting back there deep, but Jalen just fighting for it.
And we got a stoppage of play. I think it's going to be a delay of game against the Hurricanes.
That was a quick 25.
40 seconds. You got to remember, once the play's dead.
He's going all the way down there, but that's a quick one.
Yeah. Well, once they mark it, it did take. I think it was. I mean, we went back, go back to Lowndes. We got caught on it several times, big plays, and the same thing happened. So that'll back it outside to the 11-yard line. First and goal, Hurricanes. 3 receivers to the right. It's time to hand off to Keith Smith at the middle. He'll tiptoe his way.
Keyshawn back in. No, stop. Don't do that.
And there goes the flag.
Threw the ball at him.
Good grief. Uncalled for. We got to control ourselves.
Got to control it.
Yep.
But good to see Keyshawn back in at least, and the whatever happened to him on that kickoff return wasn't major.
So you take yourself first and goal at the 6. You get a delay a game, and now a 15-yard unsportsmanlike is going to push it even further back. Sit in a great position. Now all of a sudden you're out to the 22. So it'll be second down. That was a dead ball penalty, so it'll be second and goal from the 22-yard line. Now Keith Smith will check in. Andrew takes the snap. Hands off to Keith. And
he pulled
keeps it himself off the
Go,
left to
Andrew.
the 15 and tripped up around the 13-yard line.
I thought he may have the corner there. He's deceivingly athletic and has more speed than you really think.
Yeah, he fooled me on that one. I thought for sure that Keith had it going off the other side, and so did the entire defensive line of the Patriots. They were all over Keith going to the right, and good pickup on the play. Gets the ball down to the 13, a 9-yard pickup. Brings up third and goal from the 13. Now I think you got to use the height of Farrakhan Shannon, right?
Yeah, especially as a wing back here, may get lost a little bit. Creep him out right over the middle.
Andrew takes it, hands off to Keyshawn off the right side. He's going to run into a tackler down around the 5-yard line. It'll be fourth and goal. Almost think you're going to go for it right here, right?
Yeah, that was Keith on that one. But good vision there. Nothing was there in the middle, bouncing it out, getting up there, back down to the 5-yard line. Keyshawn now comes in, a little cooled off a little bit. I agree with you. I'd go for it. I'd go for it down here. And, I'd go on a 2 count, though. See if they jump, get it, half the distance, and then go again.
Fourth and goal for the Hurricanes. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Manatee leading 35-26.
Watch Causey in the corner here.
Andrew fakes it, fires in the middle. Touchdown, Jalen Bryant. 5-yard strike from Andrew Heidel to Jalen Bryant, and the Canes extend the lead to 41-26.
Great job there. They had the corner route, little post corner action, little slant corner. Great job there from Andrew to find Jalen Bryant open in the end zone for the touchdown.
Jalen Bryant having an absolutely outstanding evening. Tucker Tavernier on for the point after. It'll be Aiden Clark to snap. It'll be Jalen Bryant to hold here. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. That'll extend the lead to 42-26. Canes lead with 7:46 to go. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to the 2024 Region Quarterfinal of FHSAA Football Playoffs on 930 The Answer.
If you want a company that treats you and your family right, then you must be in Conley Country. Conley Buick GMC in Bradenton is the proud recipient of GMC's Dealer of the Year Award. This rare designation recognizes Conley Buick GMC for over 60 years of exceptional service. So experience the difference for yourself today. Tons of inventory, fair pricing, friendly service. GMC's Dealer of the Year, Conley Buick GMC. We are professional grade on Cortez Road West in Bradenton and at ConleyBuickGMC.com. Welcome to Conley Country.
AM 930, The Answer.
Welcome back here at Joe Kinnan Field at Hawkins Stadium as the Hurricanes take the lead even bigger, 42-26 over the Pinellas Park Patriots here in the third quarter. That scoring recap, 71 yards, 6 plays, 5-yard touchdown strike on fourth down from Andrew Heidel to Jalen Bryant. Our scoring recap brought to you by Buccaneer Pond.
This time the Canes just try to squib it. That was kind of a, I don't know, it almost looked like an onside kick deal, but that was really, I know it wasn't an onside kick. It was kind of a.
Yeah, a little squib, but honestly, those guys may not be ready for that. You never know what happens on the squib like that.
I don't disagree because of the returns, but if I'm going to squib and I'm going to bang it somewhat hard and just let it kind of roll its way through. Again, we're on turf. It can go all over the place, but is what it is. The Patriots will start 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. 7:44 to go here in the third quarter. Manatee leading 42-26. Jaden Casanova, the quarterback for the Patriots, had a pretty good night, but he's also been hit a lot. See if the Canes can get to him again. This time they'll hand off to McNeil, trying to find running room off the right side. Ooh. And Ronan Dangler almost pulled it away. Yes. McNeil fell forward for about a yard pickup, bring up 2nd down and 9.
Great job there from the defense, stringing it out, defensive line, moving with the gaps, and great job interior from the linebackers. And like I said, Dangler almost had that as he makes the tackle for a gain of 1 there for Pinellas Park. And I think that's the biggest thing is stop the big plays. They haven't moved the ball on us methodically. It's been about the big plays.
2nd and 9 for the Patriots. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. McNeil will be directly behind Casanova, the Patriots quarterback. Hand off to McNeil up the middle, and not much running room there. Ian Johnson-Kelly on the stop. Assisted on the play by Christian Figueroa.
Yeah, brings up another 3rd down. 6th third down of the night for the Patriots, and prior to this, they're 2 of 5. So we've done a decent job now rebounding on 3rd downs. They really haven't had too many, neither have we, because of the big plays, both offensive units have done. But this is a big 3rd down for the Hurricanes. We took the lead like we should have, bigger, an opening drive. We can stop them here to 3 and out, get the offensive ball back.
This time they'll break the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Casanova will bring Caro in motion from right to left. Casanova rolling to his left under pressure. Stabs up. Nowhere to go. Ball's loose. It's loose. And the Canes didn't get it, so McNeil picked it up. Now he's still on his feet trying to find running room and nowhere to go. A loss on the play. Great defensive stop by the Hurricanes.
Yeah, great job by Caleb Mallow. Was the one that came through and made the initial hit, along with Ian Johnson-Kelly was there as well. And, ball gets down. A great job by McNeil finding it and trying to make something out of nothing. But ultimately, great job from the defense. I think a little pep talk maybe at halftime by Coach Beatty, right?
Just a little.
Just a little, right? and now you say, look, we did not play Manatee standard defense in that first half. And now right there going 3 and out. Beautiful job.
4th down for the Patriots. It'll be Torrey Gilly back deep. Jalen Bryant the up back. McNeil on the punt. Canes come after it, almost got it again, and this one's going to take a kick right out of bounds around the 26-yard line, and that's where they'll set it.
But here's something that you're about to say, 5:14 left on the clock. So that first drive, we got 12 minutes left. It was a 6-minute drive. And I know we're talking about big plays, and we had some big plays, but 6 minutes, wearing 6 minutes out in this third quarter already is huge.
Right.
For us offensively. You do know the 6-minute drive here. We're in the fourth quarter already. And so I think that was a big drive for us offensively, obviously big.
With an essence, I mean, it's a 3-score difference.
Right, right.
We have a stoppage on the field right now for a water break. We'll take one ourselves. And listen, hear our disclaimer from the FHSAA.
The Florida High School Athletic Association recognizes its corporate sponsors who help make the FHSAA Football Championship possible. Team IP, the official merchandising company of the FHSAA. Gatorade Thirst Quencher, Max Preps, official scores and statistics of the FHSAA. GoFan, official online ticket provider of the FHSAA. Herf Jones, the official championship ring partner of the FHSAA. The NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA. And Wilson, provider of the official game ball for the 2024 FHSAA Football Championships.
First down and 10, Hurricanes at their own 26-yard line, leading 42-26, 5:14 to go in the third quarter. Canes go 2 receivers to the left. Andrew will hand off, and this time it's going to be Keyshawn Smith banging forward for about 2 yards. Second down and 8.
Keyshawn, kind of a quiet night. I mean, he scored a couple, some touchdowns, obviously, but 105 yards. Didn't seem like he's at 105 yards, right? But he's just quietly, methodically getting there. And obviously, Andrew was a great night, 283, and
he's grinded out 105 yards.
Yeah,
I mean the two scores he's had were down near the goal line,
correct,
untouched going in. So 2nd and 8, 2 receiver to the left, 1 to the right for Andrew Heidel. Andrew takes the snap, fakes it, rolls right, under pressure, still under pressure, and he's trying to get it away, and incomplete.
That's a scary throw, though.
It was.
They're throwing. No. Farrakhan Chan was right there.
Farrakhan was right there at it.
Yeah.
Incomplete.
No, it was definitely. That was not a
wasn't intentional grounding at all. You've got a receiver right there.
But it's a scary throw. Obviously kind of getting thrown to the ground. That could easily have been like a pick six. That changes the whole momentum of the game, right? But, hey, it went our way, so 3rd down for the Hurricanes. Our 6th third down now. We were 2 for 5. Gosh, I think I said that for Pinellas Park, right? Very similar on 3rd down. See if we can get it.
3rd and 8. I like striking the middle of the field, right? So it's been there.
I like Farrakhan Shannon right down the street. No safety over top.
Andrew takes a high snap, looks, steps up in the pocket, under pressure, now throws across the middle. He's got Torrey Gilly. He's got the first down out to the 45. And a nice throwing catch and a good job by Andrew to avoid the tackler. Picks up 18 yards and a first down.
Very nice job there from Andrew to find and rolling to the left, kind of falling back, throwing against his body to Torrey. Great little in route there from Torrey. Phenomenal job by Andrew.
1st and 10. Hurricanes at their own 45-yard line. 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter of play. Manatee leading 42-26. It's time, a handoff to Keyshawn Smith up the middle, and he'll pick up 5 yards.
Looked like a face mask.
Get the ball just across midfield.
Look like a couple of the Pinellas Park guys kind of stretching their calves for cramps, and it's a cool night down there, and here's a cramp.
So they'll go down and tend to the player on the field with a couple of cramps going on right there. We'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to 2024 FHSA Region Quarterfinal on AM 930 The Answer.
Go Canes! Brown & Sons Funeral Homes and Crematory wish Manatee High School the best of luck this season. Brown & Sons have been your Manatee neighbor for half a century, with 3 generations of service and caring professionals to guide your family through these difficult times. Featuring Trust 100 pre-planning to handle all your local and long-distance needs. Celebrate the game of football, but when the game of life must end, depend on Brown & Sons Funeral Homes and Crematory to serve you. Online at brownandsonsfuneral.com.
AM 930, The Answer.
We're back here at Joe Canam Field, Hawkins Stadium. The Manatee Hurricanes leading 42-26, 3:36 to go in the 3rd quarter. Canes will have 2nd down and 4 at the Pinellas Park 49-yard line. Opening drive of the 2nd half, the Canes go down and score, ate up 6 minutes on the clock, and right now try and do the same thing.
Some quick scores here. Charlotte over Fort Myers, 21-14. Riverview's losing, unfortunately. Venice has won. Riverdale 34-7. And then we get the winner of this game gets the winner of Immokalee, Cape Coral, 26-19, Immokalee.
All right, 2nd down for the Hurricanes. Andrew takes a snap, looks, fires in the flat to Farrakhan Shannon, who had it in his hand and
tried to catch it one-handed, it looked like, and you're really proud of him if he could have gotten his right hand up there, but it would have been a first down. Brings up another 3rd down here, 7th one of the game.
Yeah, Farrakhan comes back frustrated. He knows he should have caught it, right? So, and I know how KP, Coach Price, talks to them. If it touches your hand, you got to haul it in, right? So, you touch it, you catch it. 3rd down and 4. Andrew hands off to Keyshawn up the middle, fighting forward.
Keep grinding your feet.
He's going to be shy about a yard and a half. Good push by the Hurricanes. And actually going to get it close to about a yard.
Actually, I'm going for it.
Yeah, I'm going for it now, without a doubt. Now Manatee quickly back to the line of scrimmage. See if the Canes can get set. Andrew under center. He'll take it. He'll push himself. He's got the first down.
Easily.
Easily walks it across the 45 down around the 43-yard line. First down, Hurricanes.
Here's the third. That was our third fourth down we've gone for. We completed 2 of 3 fourth down. So, we've been very, obviously two of them have been short like that. One of them down there, we got the fourth down. So, great job for the Hurricanes, getting that money down and listen, move the drive, right? Time is going, time is clicking. Continue the drive.
Keyshawn is frustrated. I don't know what's going on down there. He came out of that pile.
Something's happening, in the pile. And
I wouldn't be surprised he pops one here real soon. Shannon in motion. Hand off to Keyshawn. He'll squeeze through the middle across the 40 down around the 39-yard line. 4-yard pickup on the play brings up second down and 6.
And there's nothing wrong with having an angry running back. You know what I mean?
No, not at all.
Angry running backs are good. As long as you compose yourself, right? Don't do anything crazy.
Almost reminds me of the Buellholz game, right? So eventually he's going to go off the edge. It'll be a seam, and he's going to take it to the house. Andrew takes it, throws out in the flat. It's going to be Torrey Gilly coming back against the grain. He gets around the first one. Andrew leading a block. Nice block by Andrew Heidel. And Torrey Gilly across the 30 down around the 26-yard line and a first down for the Manatee Hurricanes.
Yeah, the scary thing about that is obviously Torrey's got a great athleticism turn, but I don't know if I want my quarterback being the lead blocker.
But I like when your quarterback gets out there and makes the block. I've seen a couple of college games where quarterbacks get out there and they just kind of shy away from it. If they actually just get in the way, you help them pick up a couple of yards. That time he did. It's not like he's trying to do anything different. He's just trying to create a little bit of a diversion right there. He did it. Picks up the first down, 15-yard pickup, 1st and 10 Hurricanes at the 26 of the Pinellas Park Patriots. Andrew takes the snap, drops, looking, fires towards the end zone. Jalen Bryant again, touchdown! Jalen Bryant, a strike from 27 yards, and the Hurricanes go out in front 48-26. Jalen Bryant's 3rd touchdown of the night.
Wow, great ball. Hey, great protection offensive line, right? You can't throw that ball unless you've got good protection. So great job to the offensive line, giving Andrew plenty of time and finding Jalen Bryant for his 3rd touchdown of the night.
Yeah, Derek Morgan, Aiden Clark, Nick Moncato, Paleasi Masilla, and Kenny Pevinger up front for the Canes, doing a great job on that offensive line tonight. Tucker Tavernier for the point after. Good snap. The hold is good. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Canes go out in front 49-26. With 1:40 to go, we'll keep things right here.
Yeah, 74 yards on that drive, 7 total plays. Ends with a 27-yard strike from Andrew Heidel to Jalen Bryant for his 3rd catch of the night, 4th touchdown for Andrew Heidel of the night. Our scoring recast brought to you by Buccaneer Pond. Whether you're buying or selling, visit Buccaneer Pond, 2 locations, Bradenton and Sarasota. Also, all your stats tonight as we bring them about. Howard Leasing, your trusted PEO. HR needs, visit Chuck. Manatee graduate, 6302 Manatee Avenue West.
49-26 our score, 1:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Tucker Tavernier will be on for the Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff. Whatever you do, just don't kick it to Nobles. He's the guy who's had a lot of good returns on us so far, so Tucker will approach it, and he'll squib it right up the middle. A good job. I like that one. Down around the 35-yard line, and that's where the Patriots will start, 1st and 10.
All right, so defense to come back and repeat what they did in the first series of this quarter and do a 3-and-out here. And, I think they're going to be, well, now you've kind of gotten into a groove here. We're halfway through the game, more than halfway through the game, and this is where the defense now is going to come up, and let's do what Manatee's defense does. Hold them here and shut out the second half, give the ball back to the offense.
Yeah, they had great pursuit the last series, and let's see, we forced the ball away a couple times and just bounced the wrong direction. See if we can't force a turnover right here. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. They'll bring a man in motion left to right is Caro. Handoff to McNeil. Tries to find some running room, but nothing there. Ian Johnson Kelly and a host of Hurricanes will stand him up. Caleb Matalau also involved in that.
Name the defensive player, and they're in on that tackle.
No gain on the play.
That's what you want on first down, no question. Little to no yards, make them now in second and long. Have to get some kind of a chunk play to get it in a third and more reasonable. So great job for the defense to stop the run. Really stop the run all night. They're only 38 yards rushing tonight.
We're about overdue for Kavion Smith to jump a route, aren't we?
I love it.
Getting about that time. Casanova firing deep towards the corner and almost picked off by Parker. Jamari Parker right there went up to try and get it and just out of his hands.
All right, brings up a big third down.
Parker already with 3 interceptions on the year.
If he'd have called that one with that backhanded catch like that, right hand getting up there, and that would have been a pretty phenomenal catch.
Be Odell Beckham-like.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can't come up with something right here. 3rd and 10 for the Patriots. Let's get a stop and get the punt back our direction. Casanova rolling left, looking out, turns back the other direction. He's going to fire it out nowhere close to anyone. Good job. The defense didn't bite on it at all. They stayed with it.
Ian Johnson Kelly's not going to get credit for that, but when he's trying to roll, Casanova rolling out to Ian Johnson Kelly's side, he's getting penetration. He can't roll that way. He's got to stop and come back. And then Christian Figueroa's there. I mean, what a great job defensively up front to really cause that.
That'll bring the punting unit on for the Patriots. I've already seen Torrey Gilly with a big touchdown reception tonight. Let's see if we can't get him an opportunity to return one right here.
Or a block punt. We've been very close to blocking the punt. The last one was very, very close.
That's our first one of the game we were right at.
Right.
So every time we're coming straight up the middle. They've actually put a couple other offensive linemen back deeper in that trying to protect. They went away from the smaller guys.
Yeah, there's 2 beef guys out there now in the shield. 3, actually.
But here's the problem. They're there. He's going to take 2 steps into them. We're blowing through the smaller guys up front. So we've got momentum getting there.
And those are 3 guys that are not going to be used to tackling, not used to being in punt coverage. So you're really down 3 guys in the coverage side of it. So I wouldn't mind put on a return. You know what I mean? If they're going to have 3 linemen in there.
Canes are coming after it again and get close one more time. Torrey Gilly's going to have an opportunity here from the 25. Sidesteps the first guy. He's going to get out around the 30 to the 38-yard line. Or 35-yard line, correction. So the Canes will start 1st and 10 at their own 35. Good job by Torrey just to get back to it, make the catch. If it gets over his head, it's got a great roll going all the way towards the end zone.
Correct. So we were really close there to running into the kicker there. It would have given the first, but great job from Torrey. You're right. Kind of the Willie Mays catch over his shoulder, and really good job making one guy miss, gaining about 6-7 yards on the return.
See if Keyshawn can get something jump-started here. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. 49-26 are scored. Manatee leading. 3 receivers to the left. Andrew will hand off to Keyshawn. He's tiptoeing his way across the 35, and I think it's going to be a hold coming right there.
I think when our old lineman was falling and just kind of is engaged, and that's tough to let go. But what I love about Keyshawn right there is the patience. Letting the old lineman pull around, kind of put his hands on his back. Kind of reminds me of the old Le'Veon Bell days where he's really patient, letting the old line do what they do. And unfortunately, got a holding call right there. Maybe they wave it off. They're talking. I don't know if the holding was all the way back there.
Should have been from the line of scrimmage. I don't think it was behind the line of scrimmage.
I thought it was more towards where he got tackled. 2 fouls.
Holding against the Hurricanes. And then a face mask against the Patriots, offset, so we'll replay first down.
Stop, rewind.
Go back 1st and 10. I mean, you really, if you want to, Jalen Bryant's been hot. I think he's got an advantage over the guy on the outside. Do you go for the jugular right here?
I don't hate it. On the gas.
Hand off to Keyshawn right side. Keyshawn's going to get across the 40, and more yards are going to pick up about 8 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 2. 3 seconds left here in the third quarter. Manatee leading 49-26.
So we found a lot. We have found a lot of success, and throughout the year on that weak side of the field, right, the short side of the field, which is not typically done, but and it seems to me like a lot of times we're even setting up our men over there. 2 receivers, even trip sometimes to that short side, that boundary side. So we're doing a really good job running that weak side.
$10 seconds left on the play clock here to get the snap off. Under 5 seconds. Andrew takes it, hands off to Keyshawn, right side again, across the 45. He's got the first down, gets it out to midfield. 7-yard pickup, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. We do have a flag. We'll hold it here for a second. It's kind of a late flag.
Very late flag. Looks like it may have been on us, huh?
Let's let them sort it out before we break away here. You never know on that side. It could be a sideline warning. It could be a whole. I have no idea. So hold things out. We'll find out here in a minute. A lot of discussion.
Well, if you're going to mark anything, you're marking it from the 50. Unless it's holding right there.
Might be going against the Pinellas Park, the way
right.
things are
but
set up.
We ended the ball at the 50.
Dead ball, personal foul, face mask against the Patriots. That'll be 15 yards, and that'll do it for the end of the third quarter.
He did it from the wrong side. We'll take it.
Yeah, they'll have to reset everything. So at the end of 3 quarters of play, the Hurricanes lead 49-26. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to the 2024 FHSAA Region Quarterfinal, brought to you by 930 The Answer.
First Southern Bank is proud to be the banking partner for Manatee Hurricane football because they're a true community bank that understands the importance of supporting the neighborhoods they're proud to serve. Conveniently located at 1825 Manatee Avenue West, you can also find out more about First Southern Bank by visiting their website, fsb-bank.bank. Once again, that's fsb-bank.bank. And let them know you heard about them through Manatee football. Experience for yourself the First Southern Bank difference. And go Canes.
Member FDIC insured, equal housing lender.
Welcome to the Cortez Kitchen, your go-to spot for fresh seafood right in the heart of Cortez on the water. Cortez Kitchen was recently reopened under new management, but with the old Florida feel and flavors you love. Enjoy live music, cold drinks, and the best seafood in town, where great food meets good vibes. If you're craving fresh seafood and a waterfront view, get to Cortez Kitchen on 119th Street next to Swordfish Grill, where every meal is a catch of the day.
AM 930, The Answer.
We're back at Joe Canam Field, Hawkins Stadium, 49-26 our score. And after that penalty, they actually ran a one untimed down before the quarter came to an end, and Keyshawn Smith ripped off about a 20-yard run, put the ball down around the 20-yard line. We'll see where they officially put it when we go the other direction. But, Chad, you come out of the half and absolutely played to perfection so far in the third quarter as far as using the clock wisely, getting the plays you need, scoring points, and the defense has played outstanding here in the third quarter.
Obviously, defense has answered, right?
Correct.
Coach Beatty gave him a great pep talk, I'm sure, at halftime. No score in that third quarter, but offensively what I love is 2 really methodical drives to score. I mean, we basically had the ball almost that whole third quarter for almost all 12 minutes, and that means that, and I know we scored in big plays and big chunks in the first half, but we can move the ball like that if we really want to, which is a good thing. Here's some local scores going around. Charlotte and Fort Myers, great game, 21-21 in the fourth quarter there. Riverview 28-47, Plant City winning. Venice has won and moving on to the next round. Riverdale 34-14, Immokalee, and Cape Coral 26-19 Immokalee.
First and 10, Hurricanes to start the fourth quarter at the Patriots' 21-yard line. This time they'll hand off to Keyshawn, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage. Took what was a loss of a yard into a gain of 3.
Yeah, but Farrakhan Shannon missed that. Guy came right across his face. If you take that blind, I know that's not your guy you're supposed to get. Guy across your face, you got to take him. If he takes him, I think Keyshawn may be out the gate. Hey, we'll take 3. But
oh, absolutely.
Something you'll see back on film, like Farrakhan, if you take that guy that's blitzing, I know he's not yours, but that opens up the gate.
Second and 7, the Canes in the Pinch A Penny red zone. Pinch A Penny, the perfect people for the perfect pool. Andrew takes it, throws it in the flat to Keyshawn. He's going to be at the 20, the 15, and gets himself all the way down around the 11, 12-yard line. I think he's around the 12. Needed 7. I think he got 6 right there. They'll put it on the 12. He's got to get to the 11. It'll be third down and a yard.
That's the new era of a sweep.
Yes.
Remember the old, turn left, 28-29 sweep? That's the new era of a sweep. Let the running back go out, dump it to him, good blocking on the perimeter.
Canes trips to the left. 3rd and 1. Hand off to Keyshawn up the middle. He's got the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line to be first and goal. Hurricanes at the Pinellas Park 9-yard line.
Feed him. Keep feeding him. He's at 160 yards on the night. Offensive yardage, 160. We got about 200 yards rushing. Andrew's got about 334 passing. We're putting up a 550-yard night so far. And we got the fourth quarter to play.
That thing's going up like Dow. Here we go. First and goal, Hurricanes. Hand off to Keyshawn to the left side of the 5 to the 4 to the 3-2. Leans forward and into the end zone. Touchdown, Keyshawn Smith. 10-yard run, and the Canes go ahead 55-26.
What a great cut there from Keyshawn. And
fourth touchdown, right?
Fourth touchdown of the night. Fourth touchdown quietly. Because you kind of remember the big plays and the scoring strikes to Jalen and stuff and Gilly. But no, what a great night from Keyshawn. Didn't play against Bergen River. Kind of dinged up a little bit. What a great night to come back. 26 carries, 170 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Well, you said in the first half he was at 105, and it was a quiet 105. You
didn't really
notice it. Tucker Tavernier for the point after, and it is no good as he pushed it to the right. So the Canes lead 55-26. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the 2024 FHSA Region Quarterfinal on AM 930, The Answer.
Manatee Memorial Hospital is available 24/7 with high-quality treatment at our expanded emergency care center. As an accredited chest pain center by the American College of Cardiology and with a comprehensive stroke certification from Healthcare Facilities Accreditation Program, our caring team will be ready when you arrive. Remember, if you experience symptoms of a possible heart attack or stroke, quickly call 911. Visit manateememorial.com for more information.
AM 930, The Answer.
We'll go back here to Joe Kinnan Field at Hawkins Stadium as the Manatee Hurricanes are leading the Pinellas Park Patriots 55-26, 9:49 left in the fourth quarter. That last scoring recap, 65 total yards, 7 plays, 10-yard touchdown finish by Keyshawn Smith.
Tucker Tavernier with the Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff. The ball will be fielded at the 23, and that's going to be Jordan Jackson on the return.
Late flag.
Late flags everywhere.
Looks like Pinellas Park had a helmet off. So probably 15 on us, unfortunately.
Well, the last time we played them too, things got real chippy down the stretch.
Yeah.
And now you got to start to, reel your guys in and say, hey, play with what we got.
Right.
Yeah, we can't afford for something, easiest words to say, stupid, to do on the field that will cause you to miss out on next week's game. So do your thing, keep your mouth shut, and just let your actions on the field do what they got to do.
Oh, listen, they waved it off, or all right.
Yep, looks like they picked up the flags, and we'll move on right here. 1st and 10, Patriots at their own 27-yard line, trailing 55-26 of the Manatee Hurricanes. Casanova drops, looks, fires out in the flat. It's going to be caught.
Wow, good catch.
On the far side by Amari Caro. 9, well, let's see where they actually put it. We'll call it an 8-yard pickup. Yep. 2nd down and 2.
That was a really good catch by Caro to get his feet in bounds and a little tiptoe there to get him in it. Listen, if you're Pinellas Park, right, and if you're our defense, you're going to expect some more pass plays, maybe some deep stuff, try to get them, points on the board and get as close as they possibly can to get back in it.
2nd and 2. Handoff to McNeil. Nowhere to go. He's drugged down by Ronan Dangler behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 on the play.
Dang. I mean, and the defensive line, no movement from the offensive line. Great job. And Dangler just able to find the crease and get back there and make a play. I mean, the kid can see the ball and see the play develop so well. If I had to guess, he watches a lot of film and sees what the offense does, but his instincts are phenomenal.
The Patriots hung around in the first half. They've had no answers here in the second half, but the Canes defense has had a lot of answers.
Absolutely. Shutout so far in the second half. Let's keep it going. 3rd down here.
Stoppage of play. Timeout, I believe, was called by the Patriots, and it is. So the Patriots take a timeout. 8:50 to go in our ball game. Manatee leading 55-26. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to the 2024 FHSAA Region Quarterfinal on AM 930, The Answer.
Former Hurricane Chuck Howard knows what it takes to be on a championship team. Howard Leasing is proud to sponsor the Hurricanes and is ready to champion solutions for your employees' leasing needs. Everything from big business to small business, Howard Leasing covers it all. From payroll processing and workers' comp to human resources and employee benefits. Get on the winning team with Chuck Howard and all the pros at Howard Leasing. Details available online at howardleasing.com. Again, that's howardleasing.com.
AM 930, The Answer.
55-26 our score, 8:50 to go in the ball game. Manatee leading. Patriots have 3rd down and 3rd and 4 from their own 33-yard line. Jaden Casanova, the quarterback, fakes the interior handoff. Under pressure, tries to step up, trying to get away from guys. He's got enough for the first down and slides short of the first down, actually, and they're actually going to put him past it. He hit long before. He slid to that point, but he was not there when he hit the ground.
Yeah, he didn't want to go much further.
That one was right in front of us. That was easy to pick up. But they do give him the first down, 1st and 10 Patriots. Their own 38-yard line. Things continue the way they are. The Hurricanes will advance to the next round, and they will be home next week if things hold steady the way they are.
Yeah.
Unlike my, friend
We
Eddie Murphy.
do have a final. Mockley has beaten Cape Coral, so Mockley will play the winner of this game.
Here goes a sweep to the outside. Oh, just out of the hands of Alvoid Keenan. I thought he had him, and Nobles finally ran out of bounds after a yard pickup, but Alvoid, I thought, was going to drag him down to the back. Yeah, unlike my friend, actually, I think it was that was Ian Johnson Kelly. Unlike Eddie Murphy, who likes to lock things early, way early, I know he would lock this one already. I'm sure I'll get a text in a minute with a lock on it. But
a little live bet, huh? Here's a great game. Charlotte-Fort Myers, 21-21 in overtime.
Wow.
What a great game. I thought Fort Myers, I thought Fort Myers was going to have the game. They're home.
Right.
That'd be a big win for Charlotte Tarpons.
2 receivers either side for Casanova. He'll fake the interior handoff, throw it in the flat, and incomplete.
Roughing the passer. I think we hit it. I think it probably maybe close, but I think we hit him as he released it. I think that was pretty close.
That'll be a 15-yard penalty and a first down for the Patriots. That'll move the ball into Manatee territory. 7:42 to go in the game. 55-26 our score here. Manatee leading.
There's a couple of things you're going to come out of this game. Obviously, big plays on defense, but that's now our 7th penalty, 4th personal foul. And those are the things you can't have, right? I mean, those things will beat you in a close game. So something we're going to want to clean up, for sure as we continue to go on.
And I think that's a part of just the rust of not playing week to week.
Correct.
Prior to this, prior to the long.
Very little penalties. No game where we had 4 personal fouls. No.
1st and 10. Handoff to McNeil up the middle, and he goes nowhere.
I mean, Alvoy just absolutely clothesline. Come here. Get over here.
Yeah, you look at what we did defensively in the first half, and I think, again, we talked about it's not game speed in practice. I know it was a very intense practice the last couple of days before we got into this one, but when you get out here and you start to roll, it's like we were just kind of knocking the rust off of it, right?
And emotions are flying, and it's game time, and you can't fully tackle in practice. The coverage, it's just a whole different feel, but we've definitely knocked the rust off in the second half for sure.
This time Casanova under pressure. He's going to go down. Ian Johnson Kelly with a huge sack. He threw him on the ground like a sack of potatoes right there, and huge loss.
Think about Ian Johnson Kelly right there. He got the ball so quick. The offensive lineman was barely out of his stance, and Ian Johnson Kelly was in the backfield. Great job.
I don't know what's been said up in the interior, but the front three and Alvoy Keenan, Christian Figueroa, and Ian Johnson Kelly has like somebody lit a fire under them in the second half. And I don't know if it was just the talking going on the field that spurned everything, but by God, they've come out like a house of fire here in the second half.
No doubt.
We're going to stop at your play on the field for a water break. We'll take one as well and hear from the FHSAA.
Football fans, the best games are yet to be played. Make plans to attend the 2024 Florida High School Football State Championship Games. The intense action takes place December 6th for the rural class at the range at H.G. Morris Stadium, and December 11th through the 14th for Class 1A through 7A at Pitbull Stadium at Florida International University in Miami. Come out and watch the best in Florida high school football play. Visit the FHSAA website at FHSAA.com for more information.
55-26 our score here, 6:09 to play in the ball game. After the sack, the Patriots will be set up with 3rd down and 20. Wow, that's a huge upset coming right there.
Mosley losing to Fleming Island, 35-14.
2 receivers to the left for Casanova, 1 on the high side. Handoff to McNeil up the middle. He's got running room, and he'll be tripped up and taken down. 12-yard pickup. It's Ryan Cotton on the stop. Bringing up 4th down and 9.
Yeah, Mosley losing. Mosley had to go all the way to – they were 9-0, ranked right behind us. They lose the last game of the season. They got to go away all the way to Fleming Island. They're in Panhandle. That's a big win for Fleming Island.
Casanova rolling left, stops. Now he throws across the middle. It's going to be caught by Caro. He's got the first down. Needed 9, got 16. First down for the Patriots. We have a stoppage of play on the field. 5:20 to go. Manatee leading 55-26. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to the 2024 FHSAA Region Quarterfinal on AM 930, The Answer.
Accidents happen every day, and no one expects that it's going to happen to them until it does. That's when your whole life can turn upside down. If you find yourself in that position, either from a personal injury or an on-the-job injury, you don't have to go it alone. Protect yourself with the team that's been protecting the rights of the injured in Bradenton and Sarasota for over 30 years. Legler, Murphy, and Battaglia. All injuries all the time. Contact them today by going to allinjurieslaw.com. That's allinjurieslaw.com.
AM 930, The Answer.
Back here at Joe Canam Field at Hawkins Stadium. Also, if you are here in Hawkins Stadium, you see it. This is also known as Conley Country. One of our best sponsors we've had following us around game after game all year long, and year after year they've been with us. Not only here for football, they're around for baseball. Everything at Manatee High School. We thank the Conley family for everything they do for us here. 5:20 to go in the ball game. Manatee leading 55-26. Casanova takes the snap, drops, fires out in the flat, trying to get it to McNeil. Coming out of the backfield, incomplete.
Yeah, some other scores around, obviously the region I've given, but some other scores around. Niceville won, St. Thomas winning big, Lakeland winning, Tampa Bay Tech winning, kind of the ones we thought would win. The surprise to me is definitely Mosley. That was one that I was not
What about
seeing.
Booker?
Looks like Lincoln's winning 21-0. Booker.
You got Booker, you got
Parrish.
Parrish.
Unfortunately lost.
I figured that would happen.
Booker is winning 58-6, and Riverview lost.
Break the handoff, thrown to Caro. Caro's got it, gets her by the first tackler, still on his feet to the 30 or the 20, and good job by the young man driving forward, gets it down to the 20-yard line. 12-yard pickup and a first down for the Patriots.
Caro goes up over 100 for the night for him. 1 touchdown.
What did you say that final score of Mockley game was?
26-19. So close game, hard-fought game. Still watching this Charlotte-Fort Myers game in overtime. Haven't got any scoring update on it yet. But what a big win for Charlotte. They can pull that off.
2 receivers either side. Casanova rolling right, throws it out into the flat, and it's going to be caught. Jackson, the receiver. Nowhere to go. He had to go down to the ground to catch it, but he does haul it in. A 3-yard pickup. Ball at the 17-yard line. Second and 7 for the Patriots. 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. Hand off to McNeil up the middle, and he just
Boy, Keenan again. Clothesline.
I mean, tosses him down like it's nothing. I mean, it's almost like watching him going over to like a Wildcats game and playing with the little kids.
It's like when you're down the floor with your toddler and you're playing football a little bit and you're like, yeah. I mean, wow.
I mean, you talk about stopping by somebody in their tracks. Looked like he was going somewhere for a second, and then next thing you know, he's on his back.
Real quick.
It's not like McNeil hasn't had success. He's rushed for over 1,000 yards on the year, but I don't think he's been hit like this. This time Casanova under pressure and nowhere close. He just had to get rid of it. That right there is going to go down to the books as a hurry.
So Fort Myers scores in overtime, 27-21. See if Charlotte can respond here.
2:57 left in the game.
But kind of with Riverdale won, Immokalee won, and who else in the region I'm missing? Obviously, this Fort Myers Charlotte game.
That's your last one. Yep. The Canes will advance to next week. We'll be home here at the friendly confines of Joe Canaan Field at Hawkins Stadium. Be the region's semifinal game. Take on Immokalee. Thrown in the flat. It's going to be caught and immediately wrapped up. And that'll be a turnover on downs, and the Canes will come over on the offensive side and just try and run this clock out with 2:46 to go. Good job by the defense holding them out of the end zone, and the defense has played absolutely nearly flawless in the second half.
No doubt. We played better in this second half than Netflix apparently is doing on the Tyson fight because it's crashed. Netflix has crashed.
Are you kidding me?
Apparently the fight started and Netflix has crashed. That's what I'm being texted.
Well,
so maybe Tyson's already knocked him out. I don't know.
Good thing I didn't hurry home to see it. We're gonna. Well, I got a little wager with somebody. I'm going to flat tell them I win because it crashed. 1st and 10 Hurricanes. It's time a handoff inside, and I believe that's Keith Smith still fighting forward. It is. Keith Smith will get a 6-yard pickup on the play. Bring up 2nd down, 4 for the Hurricanes, who will advance to the region semifinal next week. Good job, Coach.
Good job, Coach.
Coach Travis Beatty, the defensive coordinator, up here beside us in the booth next door, and came over. He dialed them in the second half. Jabari Sanders, the quarterback for the Hurricanes. Low snap. Jabari will keep it himself and trying to get outside, and not much running room. It's a low snap. He had to scoop it up and make something happen. We got some problems over here.
Oh, stop.
Oh, there goes.
We're throwing punches. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Get out of there.
Come on, man.
Get out of there. You cannot let yourself do that. Don't get caught up in that.
That's our center, man. Well, apparently she doesn't like it.
No.
This is my whole thing. We've reached the point where we don't need to be putting guys in a game that it's unnecessary, right? So,
well, I think you got to control. I mean, you definitely cannot have yourself get caught into any
I'll
kind
be honest
of
with you. I mean, what's going to happen is you're going to say, well, if both of them are throwing punches, it's a problem, right? So, but he's on his knees when the other guy is throwing
they
punch.
were definitely throwing punches, and I think as McConnell got up, he was kind of pushing them, and I don't think it was a full-fledged punch like what the Pinellas Park guy was doing.
Oh, no. He was throwing haymakers.
Oh, he was, yes.
Yeah.
He hit several times, which I never understood punching someone with a helmet on. But
I don't either. That's got to be
I don't know.
the dumbest thing in the world, right?
It hurts your hand. I know that. It don't feel good.
Well, it's one thing I'd never do. I mean, guys, it's like.
And you just don't need it. I mean, I get the frustration maybe from Pinellas, but you don't need it. You just don't need it on either side.
Well, once again, I can say this much. There's not a game that we play here that seemingly goes on forever.
This is one of them because it's 10:30, my guy.
Good grief. I got a golf tournament to be at tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's Bowen Summers' fault, the reason this is taking so long. I'd like to blame anybody. All right, here we go. They're writing things down.
Yeah,
somebody's getting ejected.
Hey, final in the Fort Myers game. Fort Myers 27-21 over Charlotte. Let's see what he calls here.
Well, .68 ejected. That's our starting center, so that's going to carry over into next week.
Yeah, that's not good.
Not good at all. And I said it not at the 6-minute mark that you can't do things and
we
get
talked about
baited into
last
stuff.
time we played him, kind of got chippy, etc. Yeah.
This is why you got to have, I understand depth
Hold
is
on.
an issue from time to time.
I know one got ejected for us. What number? Did they say 68 or 78?
No, it's 68.
And then one for them.
Yes. Now, what that carries as far as penalties, I don't know. In terms of suspension-wise, I have no idea what happens from there. That goes to the FHSAA. They make a decision on what goes on. My guess is with an ejection, you're out one game, right? Minimum.
Now, he announced 78 apparently on them out there.
Well, that's it. Then it's Pagliossi, but Pagliossi wasn't the guy down there. So
he was down there, but I didn't see him necessarily doing anything. He was one of them down there. It was him and Mancata doubled him down.
Well,
but
at the end of the day, they're both starters.
Anyways, one of them's out, right?
Yeah, they're both starters, which is not good. Incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Canes will come on to punt. Braylon Miller on the punt. Manatee hustling on one more player at the last second. And a flag thrown. Might have been a delay game. Let's see. Illegal substitution, which means we already had 11 on the field when the 12th guy ran on.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's a moot point. Let's go ahead and get the snap off and try and get this game over with here. High snap. Miller gets it. Good job by getting up there to get
Actually,
it.
Very decent punt, too. With
Good
that
roll,
snap.
and it's still rolling out and all the way to midfield.
It's a 58, 59-yarder. I'll take it.
All right, I don't know if there's another flag because we had one of our guys ran completely off the field on the far side over there. I mean, at this point in time, too.
Well, none of our starters should be out there.
No, but here's the thing. If you're officials, I just wind the clock and say, you know what, let's go. This game, there's no way the other team can come back, and nothing but bad things are going to happen at this point, right?
Let's get this over.
Just go ahead and get it done. Yep, there was a flag way over on the other side. And this is a very well officiated football game, but it's just the chippiness is what
is what's caused, especially
taken away from everything.
Yeah.
So 55-26, 1:02 to go in the ball game, and what do you do? I guess if you're Pinellas Park, you try and pad your stats a little bit, but I don't know. If I'm on the other side, we're getting beat that bad, I'm taking the knee, we're getting out of here. It's done. There's nothing more we can do, and so for some reason, people don't think the same way I do on certain things. I mean, I just no reason to do anything. Yeah, there went another one ejected. That was from Pinellas Park side.
What is happening here?
Well, maybe if we're lucky, we'll get out of here by 11 o'clock.
This is wild.
This is like watching an NBA game in the last 2 minutes.
Right. Or the NCAA with like 30 seconds left. Like penalty.
It takes an eternity to get it over with. And we jump off sides. There we go. That's another 5 yards. And drags out even longer. I do like the official. He quickly grabbed the ball and moved it up 5. I think he feels the same way I do. Let's see if we can get out of here sometime soon.
Let's go. Good night.
Casanova drops, fires deep, looking for the end zone, and incomplete. Trying to get to Nobles. Nobles is looking for a flag for pass interference, but he may have been right. I mean, there was a push at the last second, but second down and 5. Oh, it's put me to sleep here watching this.
This is crazy.
Hand off to McNeil. McNeil's going to be hit and
Stop.
Well, yeah, they keep the clock moving right there. He did not get to the first down marker. This guy on this side just marks first downs out of nowhere. He wasn't even to it when they stopped him. But all right, wind the clock. Let's go.
Nels Park wants him to throw the ball.
It's kind of humorous. I mean, unless there's a 29-point play, I don't see there is one in football anymore or any sport.
I don't know of one. I don't know.
Another penalty. This thing's just littered with penalties down the stretch, which kind of takes away from the excitement of the game.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I mean,
takes away of what really has happened tonight. And really first half, back and forth. But defense came out in the second half and absolutely played a very good game. And very good second half, and there it is.
That'll do it. The Canes victorious tonight, 55-26 in the region quarterfinal. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with a post-game report. You're listening to the region quarterfinal on AM 930, The Answer.
Bose Imaging Centers are dedicated to bringing you the best quality radiology imaging available today. With locations in the heart of both Bradenton and Sarasota, Bose Imaging Centers are close to all major medical centers. And the over 4 generations of the Bose family healthcare experience will ensure you a comfortable and professional visit. Bose Imaging Centers, where quality and customer service are the standard. Online at boseimagingcenter.com.
They say life is better on the water, where the only measure of time is the disappearing tide and the sound of fishermen returning from a long day's work. That's where you'll find Swordfish Grill, nestled along the quiet Gulf Coast in Florida's oldest fishing village. This is a place to relax, to unwind, and enjoy freshly caught seafood. They say life's better on the water. We couldn't agree more. Swordfish Grill and Tiki Bar, located in Cortez, Florida's oldest fishing village.
Coastal Orthopedics proudly supports Manatee High School and Hurricanes football. Dr. Dan Lamar, a former Hurricane, is the team's medical director. Dr. Lamar and the staff of experts at Coastal Orthopedics are recognized leaders in sports medicine and wellness technology. With offices in West Bradenton, East Bradenton, and Lakewood Ranch, they're always close by. Details online at coastalorthopedics.com. coastalorthopedics.com. Coastal Orthopedics, keeping you in the game.
Firkins Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Mitsubishi in Bradenton is proud to be a sponsor of Manatee Hurricanes football. At the award-winning Firkins Auto Group, you'll get a championship deal on a big selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. And you can browse hundreds right now at Firkins.com. For over 65 years, Firkins has been family-owned and operated with sales and service that can't be beat. Go Hurricanes! From Firkins Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Mitsubishi in the 2700 block of 1st Street in Bradenton.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care. And here's why. This time of year is decision time for a lot of people, but it's also when you can join MediShare and save even more than usual. For many families, joining MediShare means saving about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people, obviously. But what's more, MediShare members like it a lot. Their satisfaction rate is 98%. Imagine that. And Metashare is a proven thing, too, for over 30 years. It's a Christian community of hundreds of thousands of people now. And here's the thing. If you join before November 15th, and you mention the promo code SHARE, they'll waive your application fee, so you save even more right off the bat. I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call, and you'll get a price within 2 minutes. And again, the deadline is November 15th, so call now. You'll save even more. Here's the number, 844-47-BIBLE. That's 844-47-BIBLE, 844-47-BIBLE.
News is a service of Graham Capital Advisors, Tampa and Sarasota. Legal, planning, accounting, investing. Go to grahamcapitaladvisors.com. This report is brought to you by AC Today. A $49 tune-up today could save you thousands tomorrow. actodayfl.com.
Welcome back to Joe Canam Field, Hawkins Stadium. The Hurricanes victorious tonight in the region quarterfinal. 55-26 over Pinellas Park. And Chad, the first